Check, check. If you guys are ready to get started for today's flight, let me see those airplane emojis in the chat. What's up, chat? You know what to do. Yo, what is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue, and this, my friends, is Microsoft Flight Simulator. As you can see, we are back in the beautiful I&I Builds A300 freighter, wrapped in the UPS colors, because we're here at UPS Town in Louisville, Kentucky. KSDF for a flight down or up to Boston. It's about a 2-hour flight, so we'll try to get to it pretty quickly. But before we do, we gotta welcome everybody aboard. Thank you guys so much for joining in. Alfman, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Captain USA, welcome back. Pro Aviators in the house, welcome back. Aviator 108, or Aviation 108, welcome to the stream. Sean Branch is in the house, welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. I hope you're doing really good, man. Hope you're doing really good. Tech My IT, welcome to the stream. K Grizzy is in the house. What's up, man? Welcome to the stream as well. Hope you are doing well. What's up, Jose? Welcome aboard, man. How you doing? Matt Ware is in the house. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Good to see you. Brian Humphreys, always a pleasure, bro. Welcome aboard. Just gotta analyze the aircraft a little bit, make sure we're good. Matter of fact, because we're in the A300 and because we can, not that we need to, but because we can, we're gonna go and just do a quick little a quick little maintenance here, and we're just gonna check the how do I do that again? Is it service engine? No. Service APU? Or is it underground equipment? I forgot where it was. Weight and balance? No. It's gotta be an aircraft maintenance, right? Oh, this might be it right here. I think this is it. Yeah, engine cal 1, 2, APU. Yeah, there it is. And there's a fuel panel 1 too. Look at that. Pro Aviator, how do you become a mod? You just keep showing up and being helpful. And either I or one of my other mods will recognize how helpful you've been. And we'll be like, hey, this guy's pretty dope in the community. Let's make him a mod. And that's usually how we do it around here. So let me turn the sim down just a little bit and the music down just a little bit so I don't have to yell over it. But it's good to see you guys. Welcome back. This is Microsoft Flight Sim. I was actually planning to do X-Plane for today in the exact same plane, exact same route, but I had some issues with this aircraft in X-Plane. So sadly, I was not able to make that work. I was actually getting pretty excited about it because it was looking really good in X-Plane. But, you know, I got to do a bit more testing and find out what my issue is. But yeah, you know how it is. Mark P, welcome to the stream. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Mod meeting moderator. All mods must be a snowflake. Okay, sure. I don't think we have any snowflake mods. Actually, I know we don't. I know for a fact that we don't. What's up, Definition 1995? Good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. I just want to appreciate the model of the aircraft. You know what I mean? Like, we don't really need the maintenance thing, but it's kind of cool that the engine cowling opens up and stuff like that. For some reason, GSX doesn't recognize this parking spot as a parking spot, which is really weird because this scenery was made by the same developer who made GSX, which is FS Dream Team. So you would think it would work, and I know it's supposed to work, so I don't really know why it's not. So whatever. Either way, we're gonna be flying anyways. We're gonna get out of here pretty soon. When is the next? Oh yeah, so a lot of you guys have been asking about the next virtual airline pilot career video, and I flew the flight for the video just I think yesterday, and it was a very long haul, so it takes a while to get that out. So I'm in the editing process, and I thought instead of missing another day of content or a day of video was not gonna be done today, but so I decided to do a live stream for you guys instead. Look at that APU panel. So that video is gonna be delayed now, and most likely will not come out into hopefully early next week. That looks so cool. Let's climb up there with him. See if he needs any help. I think that's that guy's name is what's this guy's name? That's Frank? Yeah, this is Frank. Hey Frank, you need help, man? It's good? We're good to go? Is the AP working? Oh yeah, man, Frank, the AirPu's all good. He got the tubinator and the bypass pin. Got to go in the rockinator and the rock wheel link and all that is good. It's all right. I got it fixed up. All right, cool. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, let's head back to the cockpit. And hopefully the APU is working today. But yes, as you know, if you guys are just joining us, welcome aboard. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, and we are in the I&I Builds A300 Freighter today, flying for UPS, heading to Boston, Massachusetts, out of Louisville, Kentucky. So let's get started. Go over to my flight. We can go ahead and import our sim brief, our flight plan. We're also on VATSIM. Let me make sure that I did actually get onto VATSIM. Yeah, we're on VATSIM. Cool. No ATC here at the moment in Louisville, but you never know. So winds in Louisville are currently 190 at 15 knots, gusting 22. So it's a little windy today. As you saw the plane kind of wobbling around out there on the ramp. Visibility is really good at 10 miles. Few 3,500, few 6,000, few 10,000, scattered at 17,000, scattered at 25,000. So it's a lot of like kind of broken clouds out there, various altitudes. And then temperature is 13 dew point 13, altimeter 2993. That's information Bravo. So that's good to go. Let's go ahead and get her powered on, and we'll kill the music and enjoy the sounds of the I&I Builds A300. I'm gonna turn it up too, so if you have headphones on, you're welcome. let's crank it up. All right, battery 1, 2, and 3. Where are they at? There they are. And we'll also go over here, and we will go ahead and get the ground power unit is already connected. We'll open the main cargo door, and that's all we need to do right now. See the door open over there. Oh, cool! The Louisville International ILS goes right over your house. That's pretty sweet. It's always cool to have an ILS that goes over your house. You get a lot of aircraft traffic. All right, let's continue. So, let's go hop onto external power, which is right here. That sounds good. That sounds real good. And then we'll get our ADIRs or our IRS aligned for our GPS alignment. So nav has 3 of them. That's good. We'll get the flight recorder, ground control turned on. We'll draw it down here, get our galley power. That's on, and then we'll skip the pitch trim, yaw damper, and fuel. We'll do fuel pumps. Actually, we won't. We haven't put fuel in yet. I usually don't put the fuel pumps on until I actually pump some fuel in. And so I'll bring that noise down just a little bit while we go ahead and get the aircraft loaded. So how do I do this again? I haven't flown this plane in a little while. Can I go in here and just import? Yeah, here we go. Custom cargo. And we will update from SimBrief. I think it did it. Did it do it? Let me double check and make sure it did it. I do have a flight plan created. We're expecting 38,000 pounds of fuel. So it does show that right there. 38193, that is correct. And then we can hit apply, load to aircraft. So we should see that now. Load the aircraft. Aircraft control disabled when input text physics. Okay, whatever that means. Cajun Lee, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for the follow. Appreciate it so much. Do you have a physical checklist for these? I don't have one in paper, but there is a checklist in the EFB here. But it's not detailed enough because it doesn't tell you everything you need to do on this checklist as far as all the buttons you need to press. I don't know why they put that checklist there. It's more of a reference to make sure you didn't miss anything, right? So I believe we're being loaded now. Is it anything happening outside? No. Yeah, again, GSX is not really working. today. So but we should be, that little icon makes me believe that we're still loading as we speak right now. I think we're done on the overhead except for probe heat and window heat. It's done now. So it's showing our payload is 62.7, our zero fuel weight is 24053, block fuel 38.19, which is perfect. So we are loaded up. That's good to go. So let's go back over here to our EFB, and we can go now to performance. Actually, let's not do that. Let's go load the aircraft first. So into our FMS, and we will Kilo Sierra Delta Foxtrot, that's where we are. There it is, slash Kilo Bravo Oscar Sierra, that's where we're going. We'll put that up top there, hit return. That's good to go. We'll hit a line. And then, how do I import again? I think, oh, here's ACARS. Request sim brief pending. There it is. It's imported our entire flight plan into the FMS automatically right there with the uplink. Straight in from dispatch. That's perfect. All right, so cost index today is going to be 67. That's 67. It's going to go right there. And then our cruise altitude is 35,000 feet. As you can see, we can go to our next page, and we have our block fuel. I should be able to click on that. Yeah, it automatically applies. Automatically apply. That's super helpful. In the X-Plane version, you have to put all this stuff in manually. So they made this a bit easier in Microsoft Flight Sim. So let's go back to our EFB. Weight and balance. What was our CG? Did it give us a CG? 31.6. We'll put 31.6. That's going to drop right there. No problem, definition, 1995. Thank you for stopping by, man. Really appreciate it. Timothy Smith is in the house. HD, what's up, bro? Bro, HD, man, I almost hopped an X-Plane today. Matter of fact, this was supposed to be an X-Plane stream. But I had an issue with the INI builds A300 in X-Plane, which I'll probably talk to you about after the stream later. So I can get it figured out so I can do that stream maybe next week or something. All right, cool. So that's all set up. That's good. Let's go to our flight plan page now and make sure everything is good. So we imported our entire flight plan except for the departure and arrival. So we'll click on our departure, which is STF. Click on that. We'll go to SID, and we are expecting runway 17 left for departure via the SITREP 5, and there's going to be no transition on that. We'll hit insert. We can then scroll through our flight plan to make sure that there is no discontinuities. That is good. And we'll go all the way to the end of our flight plan, and we should see Boston. Our alternate today is JFK. So if anything happens, if for whatever reason we can't get into Boston, we will go to JFK, which I don't expect to happen, but you never know. All right, so our arrival is a JFUN 2 via Ponce, and then I think we're gonna get ILS 22 left via Noli. Let's make sure. So we gotta re-put in JFUN 2 Ponce. All right, select. That's all good. Hit insert. That's good to go. All right, cool. So flight plan is now complete. Now we can move on to our takeoff performance numbers and things like that. So we're already fully loaded. We're going to get the door shut. So we'll go to ground equipment. We'll go ahead and close that main door. Again, if we look outside, we can see that door now shutting there on the left side, the main door. And I'll say the GSX integration with this plane is really nice when you get to see all the cargo being loaded. But for whatever reason, like I said, this particular airport, or this version of the airport that I'm running right now, is not like, it's not digging it. I don't know what the problem is. So we just make it happen. We go on. Okay, what was I doing? I was doing performance. Yeah, performance will be on this page. We can hit sync, and that will sync where we are and the weather that it's detecting. So I want runway 17 left for departure. There we go. And I'm hitting sync again. Alright, so heading 170, surface is dry, winds are 190 at 15, outside temperature is 23, altimeter 2993. That should be our current ramp weight. Flaps, we're expecting 15/15. Air conditioning will be on. Anti-ice will be off. Force toga will be off. We'll do a flex. We'll hit calculate. Alright, so flex at 63, there's our V speeds. And I thought that I could send this to the thing, but maybe I can't. You know, I get all these aircraft mixed up. You know, we fly the Phoenix, we fly the PMDG, and they all have various EFBs, and some of them do certain things, some don't. So 474750. So we'll put 147. I don't think we can put the first one. Oh, we can. Okay, 147 and 147. Well, the last one we can't, but we got to put that on the thing, right? So we'll go up. I don't think I can change this yet. Yeah, I can. Yeah, the IRS is still not aligned yet. We're still waiting on it. How much time we got left on the IRS? It says, doesn't tell us. Might say it up here. It does not. I think 2 more minutes. Yep, 2, 1, or no. It should be about to be done. How can I get the iPad? The iPad is a part of this aircraft. So if you have this plane, if you buy this plane from I9 Builds, you'll get the EFB automatically. I believe even the A310 that comes with Microsoft Flight Sim, that's built in. I believe that one also has the EFB. Is that A310? Is that a free? That was free, wasn't it? How can you master the FMS like me? For one, watch YouTube tutorials. 2, watch YouTube live streams or Twitch, whatever you prefer. That's it. That's what I would recommend. Just watch a tutorial. If you want to learn how to fly the if you want to learn how to use the FMS of a 737, and go and search 737 FMS tutorial, and you'll find some great tutorials online on how to use them, how to set them up. And it's all, honestly, the biggest part about learning how to fly these planes is learning how to set up the computer. That's really what it is. Am I a pilot or just a gamer? I am a wannabe pilot as a gamer. I'm a gamer as a wannabe pilot. Let's go with that, Pilot Pat. But I do have intentions to get my pilot license as soon as possible. I've been saying that for years, but I'm not kidding. Once I get over that financial speed bump, you know, as you guys know, if you're a pilot. Is it 298? What was it again? Oop, that's not the button I want to do. 298? Yeah, 293, that's what it is. 993 is what our altimeter is. So we'll put that in, and then we'll go ahead and uncage that. But yes, watch YouTube tutorials if you want to learn how to fly anything. That's where you start, right there. You're still confused. Is this guy a pilot or Microsoft Flight Sim that good at teaching things? Microsoft Flight Sim is not that great at teaching things, I'll tell you that. But yeah, I personally learned from various YouTube tutorials. I've been playing flight simulators, various flight simulators for years. And I've, you know, every time a new plane comes out, if I just choose to buy that plane, I learn how to fly that plane, I learn how to operate it, I learn the procedures and all the various things. I think we're good to go, guys. I think we are good to go. Let me just double check here on my little note checklist. So we've done everything. Take off data. All right, we've closed the doors. Let's go and get the APU turned on. So go up top, and our APU is going to be just right here. And we'll hit master switch on, and then we'll wait a few seconds. Wait for APU flap and all that to come up, and then we'll hit start. You know, that's a compliment, Pilot Pat. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you. I try my best to be as realistic as possible, to do what a real pilot would do, even though I'm not a real pilot. There's still room to have fun, so I'm not super serious in a way that I'm like, you know, but yeah, the way I sim, when you watch me play flight sim, this is like the level of detail I need to enjoy and have fun with it. You know what I mean? So yeah. Would I work for an airline? Maybe. Never say never. All right, let's hit start. Let's go outside and take a listen to that beautiful APU startup. Oh, here it comes. Sound on. Thank you, Pilot Pat. APU is on and should show as avail. Yep, there it is right there on the right screen, avail. We'll go up top. We can then hit the APU bleed. And emergency exit lights are on. Guys, we're about ready to push back. What up, Owls is in the chat, my G. How are you doing, bro? I'm so like excited for you. I don't know why, but I'm personally so excited about your particular YouTube channel. I've been watching you grow a lot lately, and I'm super excited for you, man. And I know that you're gonna do big things. So I just wanted to say that to you. Give you your flowers while you're still here, you feel me? All right, so let's get out of freaking Louisville. We can go and get the pitch trim and stuff on now that we have power. And we will we can get our speed. So you see this screen is all on now, so we want 150 as our pre-selected speed. We're cruising at 35,000 feet, so flight level 350, and we'll go ahead and set that right now. We'll go straight to that altitude. So 350. I gotta say, man, it's good to be flying again. It really is. Let's go back to our EFB here, and I think our runway heading is 170. So put our heading select here as well on 170. That looks good. All right, let's go ahead and call GSX and tell them we are ready for push and start. Cargo. We'll see. It should work. It should work. And now that we've got APU on and avail, we can go ahead and cut off the external power. And we'll go to our EFB and also tell the ground crew to disconnect the external power and air on the outside. So we'll go to ground equipment and toggle power unit. Let's make sure our brakes are on. Yep, brakes are set.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
And the ground crew will usually come up and say, hey, like, you know, like we'll remove the chocks. So remove the chocks like that. Can you see that? Yeah, like that. I still remember my signs. This is chocks release. This is brakes. This is air. No, this is air. No, this is external power. This is air. Oh, sorry, Mark. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator, my friend. Sorry I missed your comment. All right, how are we looking good? Make sure I'm good here on my. So I have my own little checklist that I've made on my phone. It's mainly kind of just like action items to make sure that I don't forget stuff when I'm starting things up. I fly so many different types of planes, so anytime I learn to fly a new plane, like I told you, I watch a YouTube tutorial. You know, if no tutorial exists, then I have to do what I hate doing, and that's read the manual. But either way, I find out how to get it started, how to get it going, and then I'll write down notes on my phone as a quick reference that takes out all the extra stuff, like the APU fire test and oxygen mask. Like I take all that stuff out because none of that stuff is really simulated correctly in the flight sim. And yeah, so we're ready for push. So facing west on UPS 7. So brakes release, clear to push, UPS 7. Let's go down here, and I believe we did get a squawk code as well. What was the squawk code they gave us? Squawk code 1420. Again, no ATC, but we did get like an auto squawk code from VATSIM. So 1420. We don't need the squawk Charlie yet, but we'll do it for why not. Now we're on 22.8. That's Unicom for us. And let's go ahead and enjoy the engine startup process and pushback. What up, Tyler? Welcome to the stream. Alright, let's fire it up. And to do so, we'll put it in crank ignition A for this flight. And we'll start with engine 2 first. I believe it's engine 2. Is it engine 2 first or 1? It's engine 1. So engine 1, we'll hit start. And she's firing up. I'm on the wrong side. Take a listen to this. Can't hear it too well on the inside. We should be good to introduce fuel. Alright, clear 1, starting 1. Listen to that. Alright, brake set, clear disconnect, show me the pin.
Unlocking gear.
Alright, she's gonna walk off with the pin. And we should see her walk off to our left. She'll wave the flag in the air. Alright, let's go ahead and start up engine number 2. Clear on 2, start 2. Alright, there she goes, she's walking off. Don't have a view on that side. Still starting. It's taking a minute, and make sure it's not like hanging or something. EGT's coming up, N2's coming up. Oh, I know why. I know what happened. There it is. No, so what happened was when you're in the drone camera. Yeah, we got a good start. When you're in a drone camera, it locks your controls, and so it didn't detect that I put the ignition on or the fuel on until I got into the cockpit, and then it actually started firing up. So that's what happened. All right, so we got a good start, guys, on 1 and on 2. All levels look good. We'll turn the sound down just a little bit so I can get the aircraft prepared for taxi here. We'll kill the mass of caution, just like so. Oh no, what did I do? This is why I take notes on how to start these planes, because when I don't fly them for a few months, I'm like, what do I do next? What do I do? So we'll do auto brake. Where's the auto brake? Oh, it's over here. Auto brake max, I think is. Where'd the auto brake go? It's had a brain fart. I thought it was here. Wrong Airbus, Blue. Where the heck is the auto brake? Oh, it's right here. Max. Alright, cool. Arm speed brake. We'll pull it up. just like that. Flaps, again, it's going to be 15-15, so if we go over here, take a look at the flaps, slide over, and bring it down to 15, basically the first notch. Actually, the second notch is 15-15. And then we'll do our trim. What was our trim that we needed? So let's go back to our EFB, back to performance, and it says our trim should be 0.1 down. So where is, that's here. So 0.1, so now 1.0, this is 1.0. 0.1 is like right underneath 0. So that's good now. So trim is set. And ladies and gentlemen, we are ready to taxi once we turn the APU off. So we'll go APU bleed off and APU off. We'll turn the ignition off as well. And the APU will shut itself off. Turn our taxi lights and runway turn off lights on. And ladies and gentlemen, once our fuel pumps are on, wow, fail on my part, forgetting to turn that on. And the window heat and the probe heat needs to be on. Let's just make sure we didn't forget anything else on the overhead. Apparently I skipped that part of the checklist. Yeah, that's good. Seatbelt signs, not that we need them, there's no passengers on this plane, just employees. But I believe we are good to go now. Yep, flaps good. So a quick flight control check, chat. Quick flight control check. Alright, so that's left, that's right. Up and down. Alright, cool, everything is working. Let's check our rudders. Rudder pedals are working as well. Good. Let's get out of Louisville. Brakes release. We are taxiing. Let's get us a drive-by view too, because those are cool. This one, that one, and turn it. Yes, don't forget to test the brakes. We'll do that right now when we roll off. It's actually important in this plane because your brakes can fade. Your brakes can kind of fail in a way. That's kind of too high. Why is it so high? Oh, I know why it's too high. I forgot to do the main thing. I gotta do this. I'm gonna lower the camera and then put it into drone lock mode, and then we can see from the lower view. There we go. All right, we are ready to taxi. Let's go. All right, where are we going? 17 left. Which is gonna be quite a taxi, guys. Got a ways to go. You guess. Why do I hear myself? We'll try that again later. I have so many windows open right now. There we go, that's what I wanted. Alright, let's go back inside. Okay, so we're gonna make a right turn here on Charlie. Jay knows the way. What's up, my friend? Welcome to the stream, Mr. Long Haul. I wouldn't call myself that, but yeah, technically. Welcome back, man. Let's fix our radio. Yeah, they're all on 2.8. That's weird. All aboard! All right, here we go. All right, where we at? Louisville traffic. Where we at? Louisville traffic. UBS 116 heavy, taxi on runway 17 left, via Charlie Delta, Louisville. I always forget who I am, who I'm flying for. Oh man. Alright, brakes are good. Poncho. Hey, what are you doing, man? Get out of the way, catering truck. Don't stop now. First of all, you shouldn't be taxiing on the taxiway anyways. It's for planes. It is for planes. But yes, guys, if you're just joining us again, we are live. This is Microsoft Flight Simulator. We are in Louisville, Kentucky. Oh, there's a Southwest 737 coming by. I have to yield for him. We need to turn right. And we are flying to Boston. Flight times will be about 1 hour and 50 minutes. Everything in Microsoft Flight Sim is real time. So this is the real time of day right now in Louisville, Kentucky. This is a real world UPS route. You can look it up if you want. And they do fly the A300 on this route too. Thank you, Nathaniel. Yep, ground handling gone insane. He's good. Is that a runway right there ahead of us? That is. So I'm going to turn. We can actually cross the runway if we want. Yeah, let's cross the runway right here. We still got. This is 17 right on our left. And then 17 left is on the other side of that terminal where you see that United plane and Delta. Louisville traffic, UPS 116 heavies crossing runway 29er. Forgot our beacon. How do I know everything? Years of YouTube tutorials. That's the simple way to explain it. Alright, we're gonna go around this guy. I think he might be going to the terminal. Yeah, I've learned from years of YouTube tutorials and years of watching other people's live streams and videos. And I've been a part of a few different virtual airlines. The very first virtual airline that I joined was called California Airlines. I don't know if they're still around or still active, but they had a program in their virtual airline where they had like a whole document that kind of taught you how to do this certain things in aviation, how to fly a pattern, like how to do radio calls, like a lot of the simple stuff like that I learned from them, because before that I was just kind of out there flying around. Hey Delta ERJ, why are you coming this way? Hope you're turning around. No, he's not turning around. Of course he's not. Of course he's not. Just ignore him. I do have AI traffic turned on, so some of the traffic you see taxiing around are not real people. And I'm pretty sure that ERJ is not a real person. But yeah, I learned a lot from that virtual airline, and I've also, there's another program where you can get very realistic ATC by real people called Pilot Edge. And on Pilot Edge, they have a pretty good program where you can learn how to talk to ATC when flying VFR, when flying IFR, and I've gone through those kind of training courses online in the sim, and I've actually learned a lot about how to correctly talk to ATC and stuff like that. I'm pretty confident if I were in the cockpit in real life, I could handle the radios. I'll be really nervous on my first try, but I'm pretty confident that I could do it based on my flight sim, the things I've learned in flight sim. What's up, Michael Medley? Welcome back to the stream. Look at that windsock. Look at that windsock. Gusting 22 knots today, guys, in Louisville. 22 knots. So pretty windy today. Alright, we need to make a right turn right up here, and that'll be our runway. And we'll do full length. Here's 17 left. Louisville traffic, UPS 116 heavy, holding short 17 left at Delta Louisville. Alright, let's hold the brakes right here for a second. And we'll put our engines into continuous. There it is. That's good. And APU bleed's already off. We are ready to go. Alright, landing lights on. And strobe light is on. Everything else in overhead looks good. No warnings. I think we're good to go, guys. Let's get it. Alright, final is clear. Louisville traffic, UPS 116 heavy, taking off runway 17 left, departure to north, Louisville. I should go for a discovery flight. I've done a couple already. Actually. Matter of fact, if you go and search on my YouTube channel, you can find my latest discovery flight. I actually recorded the whole thing. It was a lot of fun. It's actually a birthday gift to myself. So what you gotta do sometimes is you gotta give yourself presents. Yeah, alright. Alright, chat. Let me see those airplane emojis for takeoff. We are ready. And tug a baby. Oh, listen to that. Airspeed's live. 120. V1. Rotate. Positive rate. You're oh yeah, it's just windy. It is windy. Oh baby, watch out. Flaps coming up. I know, I see. I see. Alright, still my controls. Well, actually, I love, this is one of my favorite planes to actually hand fly in Microsoft Flight Sim. It feels so nice. So we're gonna hand fly this probably all the way up to 10,000 feet. We should have profile. Yeah, there we go. Profile is, or nav on. Yeah, nav and profile. That's basically our VNav, but we're just gonna use that as guidance for now. And we'll fly by hand. So flaps are up, gears up, we up. Beautiful. As we go through the clouds. It's not too bumpy. It's a little, we got a little bounce, but it's not too bad. Alright, we're passing 5,000 feet, Louisville traffic. UPS 116 heavy and a right turn, passing 5,000, last call, Louisville. Oh yeah. And there is your airport. We're a bit fast. This thing is powerful aircraft. I mean, she can go. Still in that right turn. Use some trim. $6,005. Beautiful day, even though it's a little windy. Still a really nice day in Louisville today. We're definitely really fast. We're going. You're only supposed to go 250 knots or less below 10,000 feet when flying commercial, like, or not just commercial, but flying anything except for a fighter jet. Unless you've been given permission of an unrestricted climb, you cannot go beyond 250. And we're doing like 280 just now. Here comes 10,000. We'll keep flying for a little longer. Bring that nose down just a little bit so we can gain that speed as we're above 10,000. At 10,000 feet, you can also turn your land lights off. In most cases, unless you're flying Delta. Delta Airlines, I think, is their SOP is 18,000. but still in that turn. I'm gonna go ahead and hit the autopilot on, and I don't know where the plane is going because the flight plan is that away. Yeah, nav. Yeah, let's go ahead and go direct to Canby. So back to our FMS flight plan, direct, and Canby. Insert. And aircraft should, oop, that's weird, make a left turn directly to the airport, and it is doing that. But not airport, sorry, waypoint. Cool, aircraft is making a left turn. Let's go direct to Canby now. On the autopilot, we're now hands-free. Doing 320 knots, climbing about 2,000 feet per minute, and passing 2,000, 12,000 feet on our way to Boston. Just to part out of Louisville. Let's go to the outside view. Enjoy the view here. She's posing for us. Thank you, Caesar. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I got you, Collimator. Give me a second. I'll show you where the toggle button is at. So there's an airport behind us. Louisville. Again, this is a custom scenery by FS Dream Team. And then the aircraft is obviously a custom aircraft by I&I Build. So you can get it on the, I think you can get it on the Microsoft Store. Actually, can you? I can't remember if you can or not. Actually, I think you get it from I&I Build's website. There's a river we're flying over here in Louisville, Kentucky. Man, I love this plane. I really do love this plane. Golden Knight, what server am I on? I think I'm either on the USA East or I'm on the Asian server. I don't actually know. I don't really mess with it too much. I just leave it on what it's at. But I think we're on USA East server, I think. Thank you so much for that super chat.
Thanks so much for showcasing such an amazing plane and for carrying parcels safely and efficiently. If you need a fighter escort, Air Stud and I are always a Discord message away.
That's what I do, man. I carry packages safely. Thank you so much, bro. Also, thank you for your amazing escorts. You and your friend Air Stud do a great job of fighter jet escorts. I'm always really impressed at how well you guys are able to fly. So it's pretty cool. Thank you guys so much for that. What up, Mike? Welcome to the stream. You caught some of the DCS gray flag content. How often do I do DCS? So, great question. I'm actually glad you asked. I am planning, I should say. Why is my camera moving? Why am I so... Anyways, I'm planning on doing DCS tomorrow. So same time as we're flying right now today. This time tomorrow, you should catch me doing a DCS live stream. So if you do enjoy the DCS fighter jet content, that will be coming tomorrow at the same time. I'll be on a public server. So if you want to fly along with me and give me some backup, some support, be my wingman, whatever, you can definitely do that. Oh, it is definitely bumpy a little bit. All right, so let's go up top and we'll take this out of continuous mode. We'll also go and put our altimeter into standard, which is 2902. And I think we'll do that on both sides. I think I have it synced. Okay, good. That's super helpful. And then we have a wing light or something on. Oh, my landing light's still on. My turn-off lights are on too, so we'll turn those off. Wing lights off. Other than that, we're good. I mean, we're chilling. Autopilot's on. It's flying the aircraft. The autopilot will fly us all the way to Boston. So to answer the chat's question, when you guys were asking, where is the toggle button in the I&I A300? It's right here. Now, I don't think it's realistic to have this button here. But it's kind of like a cheat that I&I put in there because the actual toggle button is like hard to find or something. I could be wrong, but the button's basically here. You click on that button and it'll put you into toga and you take off. Just like that. So we're in the climb profile right now still. Everything is looking good. Let's go ahead and unarm our spoiler. Flaps are fully up. Gears fully up. Engines are all running nice, and in the temp, in the green, or in the yellow, I should say. Our oil temperature, everything's looking good. And again, we'll be cruising at 35,000 feet. That is the plan. What's up, Profan? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, Monterific as well. Welcome aboard. Good to see you. Collimator, you are very welcome, man. You are very, very welcome. Very welcome. Michael Medley, catch you later, bro. Thank you so much. Matt P, yes, this is the Airbus A300. Cortez, you should, man. Don't sleep on this, bro. Don't sleep on it. It's good. You just started flying the UH-60 on Gray Flag and having some fun. Oh, yeah. I don't know what I'm going to fly yet. I think I might fly the F-16 tomorrow on DCS. But I do love me some helicopter ops. Might do that at a later day. I'm going to try to do more DCS more often. If I can do once a week, we'll try that. But I can't guarantee it. But I'll try to do once a week or so. Jim Smith said the red button on the side of the throttle is the toga button. I thought that was the auto throttle disconnect button, but maybe it's toga too. Alright, let's check our FMS here. So we'll clear that message. We can now go over to progress page, and that tells us a few things. Not a lot. It tells us a few things. What's the one I'm looking for? This one, TAC? No. No. I mean, progress doesn't give us much info. I'll just leave it on, that was a reference. No, that's not it either. There's a screen I usually leave it on, and I can't remember which one it is. Is it mode? Yeah, there it is, mode. So it shows us we're in econ climb, and then we'll put our actual waypoints on this screen so we can monitor that, and that's good to go. Cool. Alright, climb through the clouds. One view I really like in this plane is this nose, off the nose view. It's like really nice, especially when you're flying like into the sun. Am I excited for the 777 from PMDG? Is that a question? Yeah, I'm absolutely excited about it. They're taking too long. They're taking too long. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I know it's gonna be good when it comes out. Do I only play sim games? Mainly, yes. I mainly only play simulator games. There's a few games that I play that are like just games, but I can't think of any right now. But yeah, I play obviously Microsoft Flight Simulator. I play DCS, which is another flight simulator, but for fighter jets. I play racing simulators like iRacing, Assetto Corsa, Le Mans Ultimate, Rally, EA Sports Rally, which is a simulator, Train Simulator. What else do I play? Even the shooting games I play are basically like simulators. Like, I like playing realistic, tactical shooting games. Like, I'm not really into Call of Duty. I'm not into paintball. Like, in my opinion, Call of Duty is just paintball, virtual paintball. Like, you just soak up bullets. And so I prefer to play like more realistic, slower paced, tactical first-person shooters. Like Ready or Not, Squad, I don't really play Arma, but Arma would be around my wheelhouse, something I would enjoy. What's the other one? 6 Days of Fallujah is one I've been playing a lot as well. Yeah, I've been really enjoying the iRacing new rain update. It was crazy difficult to drive. Do I play War Thunder? Yes and no. I don't play it much. I really only played it for the tanks, because since I have Microsoft Flight Simulator, and I also have DCS World, which is basically my War Thunder replacement. I don't really play War Thunder. I only played War Thunder because I liked kind of like the tank gameplay, and I was looking for like a really good tank game, and that's kind of the best one I found. Do I have the PMDG 737-800? Yes, I do, and I'm kind of taking a break from it. If you guys are new to the channel, new to me, on YouTube, I'm doing a series called My Virtual Airline Pilot Career using a program called Simbit World. And basically, a quick breakdown is that you're able to basically go and apply and be hired by real world airlines virtually, right? And so most of my career within this virtual airline career has been flying the 737 for Ryanair, for WestJet, for Aeromexico, and various airlines. So I have like a lot of hours flying a 737 from the last few months, and I'm kind of tired of flying a 737. So you won't see me unless there's some kind of major update or something special happening with it. You won't see me flying any 737 variant for a little while because I'm burnt out on 737. So I'm doing Airbus, I'm doing helicopters, I'm doing other things that are not 737 for a while. Do I like horror games? I don't really play a lot of horror games. Would I like them? I'm sure I would. I just haven't really given any a chance, I guess. That's probably what it is. I think I would also overreact. I'll say this: I do enjoy watching the Call of Duty TikTok videos. If you go on my TikTok, well, not on my TikTok, but when I go to my For You page, I find a lot of like funny TikTok videos of people playing Call of Duty and doing crazy stuff. And so I really enjoy that, the viewing experience of it. But I don't play Call of Duty. I haven't played Call of Duty in years. I haven't played since I think Modern Warfare 2 came out. Man, I hope we're not gonna stay in the clouds. Yeah, we still got 4,000, 3,000 feet to go. So hopefully we get above this cloud layer. Because I don't like cruising in the clouds because there's just nothing to look at. You can kind of see the ground down there. But I'm hoping we get above this this layer here soon. But Gunner Heat PC, so I have that. Did I buy it or was that a demo? I can't remember, but I have it. And it's actually pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a lot more involved, and I just need to take more time and learn how to be good at it. So playing tanks in War Thunder is like super simple and easy, and also I like how you can penetrate like the armor and it shows a little skeleton thing. I think that's cool. Yeah, the Gunner Heat on PC it seems pretty good. Has potential because it's not done. It's early access right now. Yes, when I do long hauls, the game is running the entire time. Absolutely. If it's a 10-hour long haul, that's how long it takes. My computer, my PC, my sim is running for a whole 10 hours until I land and shut it off. So yeah, there's no getting around that. Am I also on Twitch? Yes, I am also on Twitch. We're live right now on Twitch. Twitch.tv/IamBlueGames. We're live on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, and on TikTok. We're live everywhere, so nobody has an excuse to miss me. Is TikTok getting banned? I don't know, man. I've heard about this. Somebody told me about that the other day. Like, they said that TikTok might be getting banned in the States. I'm like, man, I hope not, because I spend a lot of time just viewing TikTok. So that would suck. I would not be happy. My cruising altitude will be 35,000 feet, but I don't know if this can be approved. Have I played Helldiver? I have not. I have a friend of mine, actually one of my best friends, that's like his main game he's playing right now, but he has not convinced me to come play it with him. But I don't know. I don't know if that's my kind of game. I don't know if it is. Greetings from Belarus. Dennis, welcome to the stream, man. Hope you're doing well. AV Rape, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're doing well as well. Do I use Xbox console? You have a Series S. It's a 24-inch monitor. Yes, I have an Xbox Series X. It's actually back in the closet, so I'm not using it right now. I haven't used it since Starfield came out. That was the main thing I was doing on my Xbox, was playing Starfield. And I'll probably not break it out again until GTA comes out, because that's going to be console only at first, which sucks. Oh, I hate that. But that means I'm going to have to buy it twice, just like I did GTA 5. But yeah. Do I like zombies? No, I kill zombies. Who likes zombies? I cut zombies' heads off. What plane is newer, the A320 or the A330? I believe the A330 is newer. Right? Yeah, I think so. Chat, you want to confirm that? I mean, I kind of assume that the Airbuses are kind of in order by number. So the 310 is older than the 320, and the 330 is newer than the 320. The 340 is newer than the 330, and obviously the 380 is newer than everything else. But I can be wrong. I just assume that's how they numbered it. Thank you, Lamar. Is it Lamar or Yamar? Thank you so much though for that Twitch follow. Welcome to the blue team, man. Thank you, man, for the support. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate it. You guys know how I feel. It doesn't matter where you watch. Your support is greatly appreciated, no matter where you are. Off topic, but the Belarus pronunciation killed me. I don't know how to say it. Belarus. That sounds right to me. I don't even know where that is. It's Lamar. Okay, I didn't know. I know if it was like like Yama, like two. You know what I mean? I don't know. Blue James. That's funny. That is funny. I like that, Blue James. That's gonna be my new NBA 2K player name, Blue James. User Powerhouse. You're an ex-military multi-engine fixed-wing pilot in command. Is there a big difference in jet than prop flying in this simulator? Yes, definitely. The way they fly feels different. The airliners and jet aircraft feel a bit heavier. Not always, but it depends. The developers who make these different aircraft try their best to make the aircraft characteristically work as close to the real thing as possible. They're not always successful at that, but yeah, it is definitely quite different. It's also very different to kind of the way you approach flying, either a prop aircraft or a jet aircraft. Sometimes the jet aircraft are much faster, things are happening a lot quicker. The prop planes are a little slower unless you're flying a TBM or a King Air, but still it's pretty slow. You're cruising at lower altitudes, again, unless you're flying a TBM, which can cruise like 31,000, I think. But yeah, there's a difference. To answer your question, there's a difference. Yes, exactly, Mike. I enjoy sim games. I also play construction sim, farming simulator. I don't know where my obsession with simulator games came from. It's kind of like bring blue to work day. You know, it's kind of like I get to learn how things are done. I'm a big fan of like the How It's Made series and documentaries and stuff like that. So maybe that's why. I don't know. I don't know, man. The 350 is newer than the A380? No, it's not. Is it really? Also the Louisville pronunciation. Yeah, I know. How do you say? I remember seeing somewhere that Louisville has a weird way of pronouncing their city, which makes no sense to the rest of the world. Everyone calls it Louisville, but you guys say something else. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, the TBM is a turboprop. You're right. You're right. It's a turboprop, not a prop. Thank you, Mark. Catch you later, man. Louisville. That's not how you say it. Louisville? That ain't right. You're yeah. No, absolutely not. Super King Air. Yes, Brandon. We are patiently. I'm impatiently waiting. I'm not patiently waiting anymore. I'm impatiently waiting for the 777 on both X-Plane and Microsoft Flight Sim. They taking too long. Louisville. That's it. Level Flight Guide is Louisville. I think that's right. I think that's how they say it. Louisville. Mike works on H-60s and F-18s in the Navy, and to be able to fly them is just awesome. Have you got a chance to like fly in them, Mike? I know you work on them, but do you get a chance to like ride along, or are you rated to actually fly them yourself? Which would be pretty dope. What about the 7879? Did it come before the 7810? I don't know. Google it. Teach me, chat. I personally have no idea. I really don't. All right, really quick. Now we're cruising. I think we're cruising. Yep, we're cruising at 35,000 feet. And I kind of want to go faster. This is a longer-ish flight. I think I can go down here, right, into... Was it in it? No. How'd I do it again? Mode. No. Tact. Maybe. That might be it. I don't know if that's the one I want. There's a way I can like change the speed in here. Is it progress? No. Menu. I think it's the tact one. I got a speed right here. How fast can we go in this thing without overspeeding? 299, 290 or something like that. Let's try that. See what that does. You're not allowed. Let's see if that does anything. No. Or is that in Mach? Oh, here we go. Let's try now. Nope, didn't do it. I'll just do manual. We'll do manual. Just so we can get there a little bit faster. We got plenty of fuel. And if we don't, we got plenty of places to land. 294, that's what we'll do. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, cruising at 35,000 feet right now. And let's quickly just get a bit of a look at where we are and where we're going. Again, if you're watching on YouTube, Twitch, you can see this. If you're on TikTok, you will not see this overlay. Ooh, looks like we have ATC pop up in Boston. Sweet. Alright, so on the screen, if you're on the full screen, you'll see Volanta, and you can see our flight track. The reason why there's so much clouds is it looks like there's a weather system rolling over Indiana, which is what we're flying over right now. We're almost over Ohio. We will be flying over Cleveland, and then a little bit of Pennsylvania, then Buffalo, New York, over to New York, and then obviously Boston, Massachusetts. So that's our flight. And for anyone watching from overseas, this is where we are. We took off in Louisville, which is over here, kind of like on the right side of the U.S., and we're going to Boston, which is farther on the right side of the U.S. I like to explain that because I know a lot of people outside the United States just kind of see the U.S. as like one blob. All I see is L.A., New York, Florida, and so it's good to break down where stuff is at in L.A. or not L.A. in the United States. So that's what we're doing right now. That's what we're flying. It's pretty straightforward, pretty simple flight. Nothing. Not expecting anything crazy to happen. I hope not. Hopefully it stays as quiet, right? But we do have some weather and we're flying over it, so it's not a big deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and close that. But we're good. We're chilling. We are chill. If you have any questions, definitely send them through. I'm definitely open to answer them. If you have any questions about the setup, about flight sim, about the plane, anything, send it. Or about anything off topic, other games, I'm down to talk about that too. Kill my skills. Howdy, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Nathaniel says divert to Pittsburgh. We could. That's all. It's on the way, but I'd rather not go to Pittsburgh today. If we go to Pittsburgh, we'll be stuck. Same thing with Cleveland. Matter of fact, you obviously don't know about our adventure in Ohio for 2 weeks straight. I'll tell you the story. If you can go back and watch the videos if you want. I think this was a year ago or so. We flew to Ohio. I can't remember what city it was. I want to say it was Columbus. I can't remember. Maybe you guys might remember if you were here back then. We flew to Columbus in the simulator, and we got stuck because it was winter, and we were trying to take off out of Ohio, and I kept having various failures to my plane. We couldn't get off the ground. I went full throttle, and we never got enough speed for liftoff and had to reject takeoff. I think we rejected. How many times did we reject? It was like 5 or 6 times we had to have a rejected takeoff. Return to the gate. I want to say we came back and did another live stream and still couldn't get out. I can't remember how many live streams this spanned across, but we eventually finally got out of Ohio. And I said on stream, I'm never going back to Ohio after that couple of live streams. Now I'll probably go back, but give it another year. Is this a standard scenario for the weather, or is this accurate to weather as of right now? Yes, all the weather you see is accurate as of right now, or as of an hour ago. I think the sim's weather is based on about an hour delay. So this is what the weather was an hour ago. But yeah, this is a real world weather we're running right now. Willie Canuck is in the house. Welcome to the stream, man. Super happy to see you streaming yourself, man, as well, man. I hope everything's going well for you. Appreciate you so much. Good to see you again. You're from Northwest PA, 2 hours from Cleveland, Pittsburgh, and Buffalo. Plane is too big for ERI. Okay. Huddy, your Boeing yoke is bugging. Bugging how? How's it bugging? Oh, look at that. I think that's a test track. Yeah, it's definitely a test track. Yeah, you can see there's a little road course in there. like a bunch of road courses, and then you have like a really long straightaway to test top speed. And you have the big oval. I'm not sure what track. Where we at? I know we're in Indiana, but what test track is that? I don't know. I really don't know what test track that is. I'm trying to find out where we are. I think we're flying over a place called Bellefontaine. So somebody help me out. Google test track in Bellefontaine. It might not be in the city of Bellefontaine, but it's got to be near it. I wonder if it's like a Chevy test track or like something like that. Isn't Chevy or is it Ford? Isn't one of the big car companies up here in this? I think Detroit is Ford, isn't it? I think Detroit is where Ford was. It was started. Oh, you're from New York City? Level flight? That's cool. Did I cross a waypoint when autopilot banked? Yes. Yeah. Autopilot following the flight plan. The flight plan has various waypoints. So yes, if you see the aircraft turn, it's because it's continuing to the next waypoint. Hopefully, there's some cases in the past where it just decides to go wherever it wants to go, but it shouldn't do that. This plane is pretty reliable. When you go full back, it glitches and gets stuck to the right or left, and you can't move it left or right. I would say start by updating your firmware for your yoke, because that should not be happening. If that doesn't work, check your bindings in your simulator. Make sure nothing else is also bind to control your aircraft. That could be a thing. You could also unplug it, plug it back in. I'm just kidding. Yeah, if none of that stuff works, maybe contact Thrustmaster support, and hopefully they can help you out. How do I feel about Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? I don't know how to feel about it yet. I don't feel like I have enough information. Oh, there it is. It's turning. I don't feel like I have enough information about it yet. We saw the first trailer last year. Showed a bunch of, mission type stuff, but I don't believe that that's all they're bringing to 2024. There's no, if they were just doing missions, they don't need a new flight sim for that. Uh-oh, why are we descending? Okay, I think we're okay. I think we're over speeding or something. Let's turn it down a little bit by 4 knots. We'll do 290, and we'll leave it there. But yeah, I don't know how to feel. I'm looking forward to the next trailer. I know there's gonna be a new trailer sometime soon in the next few months. I'm not expecting the Microsoft 2024 to actually release until around maybe August, September, July. Yeah, between July and September, probably closer to September. So we'll see. Ask me again when the next trailer comes out, or we get more information. You watched my across the pond video of plane spotting. We need to do that again. I enjoy doing plane spotting in the sim. We need to do that again. That was a lot of fun. The test track is called Transportation Research Center. Okay, cool. So it's not like Ford or nothing like that. You like how my head is in the corner of the corner, is it? It is in the corner of the corner. Let me fix my camera. It's because when I sit back and relax, it's not positioned correctly. So I need to turn it this way. That's too far. There we go. Now I can lay back and you can still see me. How far are we? Good question. I actually want to know the answer to that too. We are 1 hour away. Exactly. You actually asked the perfect time. We are exactly 1 hour away from Boston. At the moment, it looks like Boston Center and Boston Approach are online. So if they stick around, we might get some really good ATC coverage on the way to Boston. And that's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah. Microsoft 2024 has the potential of being, this current sim I already think is amazing. I'm already very happy, very yeah, I'm very happy with the current simulator. Yes, there's some things that need to be improved and I would like to be added and improved upon, but at its current state, like, I mean, I'm good. Like, just keep giving me more planes, give me, you know, keep improving the flight model, keep giving me more scenery, and I'm pretty content with Microsoft Flight Sim 2020. I am getting really concerned about not being able to, like Microsoft 2024 not fully supporting my current aircraft lineup. I'm getting more and more concerned about that because there's a few developers like Bluebird, who's making a 757. They've already said that they are making the 757 for Microsoft 2020 and not 2024, which is crazy because you would think it should work in either or. Also, Aerosoft, who's making an A330, also announced that they are making their aircraft for Microsoft 2024 and not 2020. Again, you would assume it should work in both, but for whatever reason, there's something that Microsoft and Asobo are doing with Microsoft 2024 that's not allowing these particular planes to be fully supported in both sims. And just that small thing is what concerns me about, you know, kind of the promise that Microsoft made that all of our current add-ons should work and be supported in the new sim. So we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. What is my favorite sim, like, period? That's a good question. Favorite sim, period. I mean, I want to say Microsoft. No offense to X-Plane, I love X-Plane too, but Microsoft is killing it. And I have a lot more flight time lately. I've been flying a lot more on Microsoft, so it's hard to say. But I mean, to answer your question, I'd say Microsoft. Microsoft Flight Sim. They did not cancel the A330 project. They just postponed it. It's been delayed and promised to release in Microsoft 2024 and not in 2020. You're wondering if you should get Microsoft Flight Sim now or wait for 2024. I would still say I would recommend getting it now. You're gonna be waiting a while for 2024. I'd recommend just go ahead and get it now. Go ahead and get it. I think the wait is long enough that you can get a lot of flying in. Plus, you can learn how Microsoft works. Like, if you're new to Flight Sim completely, you can start learning with Microsoft Flight Sim 2020 on how it works, how it operates, how to fly the planes, how to manage the aircraft, and you actually might even have a greater appreciation for 2024 when it comes out, because you actually be able to compare and see the differences that they have. So yeah, get it now, man. Get it now. Goats, you know, I haven't really played Goat Simulator. I was so close to buying it a while back, but I didn't pull the trigger. I know it's fun and hilarious from what I hear, but I haven't actually tried it. Yes, Sleepy JP, this is the A300, bro. Hoping for that MD-11's release and the 767. Yeah, the MD-11 is actually my current, well, one of my favorite aircraft, alongside the 777. Those are my two favorite airliners, the 777 and the MD-11. And I can't wait to get the MD-11 and the 777. So, oh, you're right, Willie. You can get it on Game Pass too, man. You don't have to go buy it. If you have Game Pass, just pick it up on Game Pass, and you're good to go right there. It's free. Yep, Gabe, exactly. Exactly. I had a question about the A380. Let me take a look. Who was asking about the A380? We're not descending yet. No, we're still cruising. We have about an hour left in the flight. Probably won't descend for another 45 minutes. GR says, try the new A380 on Infinite Flight. You know, I should. I really should. That's a big deal. I saw, I still follow Infinite Flight, and I follow kind of the news and the post. And I saw that released, and I saw that it was a crazy amount of people flying A380s on the simulator this past week. And I need to give it a try myself too. I don't even know if I still have a subscription to Infinite Flight. I would have to get it. I don't have an iPad anymore either. My old iPad got soaked in water at Oshkosh, so I might have to borrow my wife's iPad just to play Infinite Flight. Just curious, do I play hunting games? Yes, yes I do. I play Way of the Hunter and Hunter Called Wild. Have many hours in both of those games. Rickety, you have a hard time putting your flight plan on the VFR map on the main screen. How are you trying to put it on there? Are you trying to like put in manual waypoints? Are you trying to import your waypoints, or how are you trying to get them on the main screen? And also, are you on Xbox or are you on PC? A few important questions. Willie, your son plays Goat Sim. It's definitely the product of the deranged mind after a long night of drinking. I can believe that. I can believe that. I think if they come out with a new one, like Goat Simulator 3 or whatever, I might record a video or do a stream of it. We'll see. Or some long big update or something like that. I was actually really considering making a video. Actually, you know what? I'll let you guys let me know if you think I should do this or not. Because I'm right now it's a no for me. But I'm debating. And if I do this, I have to do this like today or tomorrow as far as when I record it. And it probably won't be released until next week because I got other things scheduled between then. But I'm thinking about recording an episode for YouTube of me playing Police Simulator. They had a pretty major update come out a couple days ago. I've been playing it already, right? Since the update came out, I've been playing it a lot actually the last few days. And I was like, should I record this? And I was like, I don't know. Like, I don't really. I mean, I do a lot of simulator games, but like, I don't know. Is this too far out? So I haven't recorded anything so far, but I've been debating on recording it. I'm also, again, your feedback is always welcome. If what you guys would like to see me do or like to watch, is I think I might bring racing back, man. We haven't done a racing stream in a long time. But that does not mean I have stopped racing. I've been racing a lot, actually, and trucking. I've been trucking and racing a lot lately, but I haven't been streaming or recording any of it. And I've been like debating, like, man, should I start streaming this again, or whatever? So I don't know. It's the thing, man. It's the thing about the YouTube channel. Like when someone asks me about how to grow a YouTube channel or stuff like that, I'm like, listen. Same thing with TikTok. Same thing with Twitch. Like, it's better to focus on one thing. Like, if flight sim is what your channel is about, do that and just that. You will grow faster doing that. If you decide that you also want to mix in Call of Duty and Fortnite and Sea of Thieves and racing and this and that, you can grow from that as well, because you get, you know, various diverse interests involved, but you're going to grow a lot slower. So that's not what I'm trying to do. As you can see, I'm doing a bunch of different stuff. I've already made I've already made my mind. I've already you know, plot my course. But so it's just there's still certain games that I don't stream and I don't make content on purpose. This game is just for me. I'm just gonna play it to enjoy it because it's fun. But I'm not gonna record or make content or videos on it. It has to meet a certain criteria kind of in my head on whether I make a video or post a video about it. Like, for example, a good example is I did a video of me playing Ready or Not, which I absolutely love that game. And I was like, you know what? I could potentially turn this into a series. But the question is, how many people are actually interested in watching me, of all people, play Ready or Not? And so I posted that video, and I enjoyed the heck out of making that video. I really did. People watched it. You know, it did pretty much exactly how I expected it to do. I didn't expect it to get a crazy amount of viewers, and so I was not looking for that, and I was okay if I got very few views on it. I was okay with that as well, because at the end of the day, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. I enjoyed producing it, and so I didn't really care how many people watched it. But if I was going to do a part 2, was dependent on how many people actually watched it. And so because, well, you know, there was a few people watched, but not enough, in my opinion, for me to spend the extra time going out of my way editing a whole video for the next part. So that's how I decided not to continue that series, but I still play the game. So Rickety, you trying to put manual checkpoints on Xbox? The best way to enter a flight plan is just select where you're starting, select where you're going, and then choose low altitude waypoints. on the options in the main screen, and it'll generate a flight plan for you. And then once you load into the aircraft, that flight plan will be in your aircraft automatically. Now, yes, you could put in manual waypoints as well, but as you can see, it's been a little bit buggy for you. So it might be better for you to just let the system generate it, or you can try to click on the various waypoints if you can see them on the map. I know a lot of the waypoints you can't see on the map. If you want like a VFR waypoint or like a VOR or some IFR waypoint, it might be hard for you to get those. So I'd recommend trying to do it the low altitude way if you can, or even choose, like, I know if you're flying VFR, usually you want to fly over certain points of interest. So maybe say, hey, I want to fly over this particular Capitol building and this and that. As long as it's on the map, you can choose those, and you should be able to build a flight plan that way. I hope that helps. User, you're debating on starting Xbox Flight but only have a Super King Air actual experience. Do I recommend? Yeah, there's a King Air in Microsoft Flight Sim that you could fly. Matter of fact, if you fly them in real life, you could really judge how good it actually is, and it's okay. It's really just okay. It's not like the highest simulated aircraft in Microsoft Flight Sim. There is a third-party King Air you can download. That's a Steam gauge. So the one you get with Microsoft Flight Sim is all G1000s, I believe. But you can also buy, or I think it's paid. You can buy a Steam gauge version from a third-party developer. They've also added a bunch of system depth to it, where like the circuit breakers work and some of the electronics and stuff. You might actually enjoy that one. But there's a lot of other aircraft on Microsoft Flight Sim that you might actually find out you enjoy flying. So yeah, I say give it a try. Next level and progression after prop flying. So if you're talking about King Airs, that's a turboprop. But I'll say next level would be you could hop into a business jet like the Longitude or the CJ4 or something like that. So if you make a bigger jump, you can hop into an airliner like an A320. A320 is a pretty easy thing to hop into, in my opinion. The A300 is definitely a beauty. Now we got some sunlight. We can actually see her. We can actually see her. So right now we're flying just south of, what lake is this? One of the Great Lakes. I can't. What's the name of the Great Lake, just north of Cleveland? Because I don't remember. I can never remember the names of them. I can never remember the name of them. That's it right there. That lake is right over there on our left. Right over there. Lake Erie. Okay, cool. I didn't know if that was the one or not. Joy Buford, what's up, man? Been here since Infinite Flight. Yes, you have, bro. Welcome, man. Good to see you. Speaking of Infinite Flight, are you still playing Infinite Flight? Have you got to test out the A380 that came out recently? Let me know. Yeah, I'm not gonna promise I'm gonna try it, but I might slide over there and give it a try. I9 A350 is going to be a dub. Yes, it will. Yes, it will, Mikey D. What's up, Mikey? Welcome to the stream. Mad Dog in the house. I missed a few of the chats. Let me go back a little bit here on YouTube. I'm a little behind. Your home airport is Toronto. Cool, Huddy. That's cool. Wow, you used to live in RKSI. That is RKSI. Is that Korea? Is that Korea? RKSI. I'm trying to remember where that is. That's Korea, right? I think it's Korea. I'm trying to remember. Lamar, you noticed that you said you got 100 followers from playing fighting games, where now you want to play a variety of games and don't have many views when not playing fighting games. Exactly. Yeah, back to that conversation. That's what I'm saying. Like, the way YouTube works, and the way, honestly, most social media works is it is better to focus on one topic, one type of niche, especially early on, so that you can grow your audience much quicker that way than doing a bunch of different stuff. So that's what I would recommend to anyone looking to start a channel on YouTube, Twitch, TikTok, anywhere. They all of them are the same. What happened to Alaska Truck Sim? Nothing. I still have it. It's getting updates. It's still getting updates, the sim itself. And I haven't been playing it much. I actually been wanting to try it with the trucking wheel I got from Moza, but I haven't had a chance to do it. That's raining down there. You see that? That's raining down there. But yeah, I still have it. I haven't installed. I haven't played it in a little while. I haven't played in a bit, but I want to. It's just not enough time in the day for me to play all the stuff I want to play. It's really not. In a perfect world, I'd be streaming every day and posting videos every day, but you know, it's not a perfect world. All right, Willie, catch you next time. You're probably gone now. That was an old message, but appreciate you, bro. No, you don't play Infinite Flight anymore. You have Microsoft Flight Sim and a whole... Joey, what you guys set up? Okay, so I got Joey got a whole setup now. I love seeing my Infinite Flight homies. I feel like we all grew up together. You know what I mean? Like we was back there on Infinite Flight with the ATC and you know, flying an aircraft with no clickable cockpits on a mobile phone. And now we moving up with a whole setup. What kind of setup you got, Joey? What you rocking? What you rocking? What's the tail number? Tail number is November 149er Uniform Papa. And it should be a real one. I don't know where this plane is in real life, but it should exist if it's still in service. What flight controls do I use? I can actually show you guys on TikTok what flight controls I have. Let me switch over the camera you guys are seeing. Hopefully you can see this. Let's see if you can see this or not. It's small, but that's my flight controls right there. So I have the TCA yoke by Thrustmaster. I don't want to touch it too much because we're flying. Yes, the TCA Boeing yoke by Thrustmaster. I have the Airbus throttle also by Thrustmaster, but this actually also has a there's a Boeing throttle you can get to. I also have that. We're just not using it for this particular flight, but there's a Boeing throttle as well. And then my pedals are the, I think it's called the TPR pedals. It's like the more expensive pedals by Thrustmaster, but you know how they say you get what you pay for. I completely, when I got these pedals, I completely understand what they mean by that now. I completely understand what they mean by that. Oh snap! I just noticed, guys, we just met a new goal. On TikTok, we just met a new goal. The goal was to get 7,500 followers, and we have 7,529. It just changed, 29. So huge thank you to everyone who's been supporting the TikTok channel. I know I haven't been posting a lot of content on there. It's honestly really hard to keep up. My main thing is YouTube, and I don't want to do anything that's gonna take away from, you know, creating content regularly on YouTube. And so sometimes it's really difficult for me to go back and make clips of my YouTube content to bring over to TikTok, to bring over to Instagram. So if you see me not being super active there, it's because I'm just busy as heck trying to make new videos. So but thank you guys for supporting wherever you're supporting on. The YouTube's been growing like crazy as well. It's been a huge blessing, so thank you guys for that over there on YouTube and Twitch. And again, no matter where you're watching from, really appreciate it. And I do want to say, come through over to Flight Sim Expo in Las Vegas in June. It's the biggest flight simulator event, in-person event in the world. We had a massive event last year. It was so good. It was so much fun. Met some great people, met some of you guys, and be great. Come out. It's not just, don't come out there just to see me. I know last year Microsoft Flight Sim themselves were there. X-Plane, the team from X-Plane was there. The team that built the plane we're flying right now was there. You know, all the third-party developers usually show up at these events. They get to see some new releases, what's coming up. You get to meet the people in person, meet other people who are also in the flight sim. So definitely come through, man. It's a great event, and I'm planning to be there in June. in Vegas, and hope to see you guys there as well. Drip Dog, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. What brand and model number, okay, is my flight control? This is it's a Thrustmaster TCA Boeing yoke. If you're on TikTok or if you're on YouTube, you can actually go and look at my description on YouTube, or you can look on my profile on TikTok, and you can get a link to shows you my full setup. So if you have any questions about how much it costs, where to get it, all links are there, including some discounts. I think I have a, is it 5%, 10% discount on Thrustmaster stuff? I can't remember what it is. Even this chair back here, I can give you 5% on that too. So, as I always say, don't pay full price. Alright, how are we looking? When are we descending this thing? When are we descending? So ATC is still online. Boston Center's on. CYTZ tower is on. What is CYTZ? Where's that? What airport is that? That's somewhere in Canada, but they're online as well. Newark is online, so we'll get to talk to them very soon. I'm already close enough to Newark to get the ATIS, but we're not close enough to Boston, so I don't have that just yet. But let's see. We are. It says 39 minutes away from Boston. Still on our way. Not going too quick. We're south of Buffalo right now, and just north of the border of Pennsylvania, over a small town called Salamanca. That's a weird name. In Lakewood, if any locals are around. So making good time, I guess. I mean, if you want to call me a new face, sure. I've been around a while, but cool. It's good to meet you, though. For real, I'm just like you, man. I love seeing new faces as well in flight sim. You know, I know a lot of us tend to watch the same person or same few people on live streams, whether it be whatever platform you prefer. But from time to time, I'll go and I'll just kind of like search and look around. Like, I want to find somebody new. Like, what? I know there's someone out there streaming flight sim that I've never heard of, I've never seen, never talked to, and I love meeting them because you get to see new personalities, a new way of doing it, a new way of seeing it. You know what I mean? So I enjoy doing that too. So yeah, new face to you. So that's what I meant. Like I've been here a little bit. I've been around a few times, but I appreciate you, man. Welcome to the stream. We are live on YouTube as well. If you want to see the full stream, the full view. My preferred view, I would say. But good to meet you, man. Good to meet you. Aiden, you're not being ignored. Not being ignored at all, man. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. So you're asking about the virtual airline pilot career series. When is the next video? I was kind of explaining it earlier. I'm still editing part 9 of that series. So I gotta work on that some more tonight and probably tomorrow and over the weekend. And then hopefully it'll come out early next week as the plan. I was wanting to drop it like today or this week, but that video won't come out until next week. So sorry about that. But really glad. I'm happy to hear you guys asking about it. That means you guys are looking forward to the next video. So it means a lot. I really appreciate that. But thanks for coming by, man. Aviator Annex is here as well. Welcome, man. Welcome to the stream. Drifter, when am I going to use the 747? I don't know. It's a good question. I haven't flown it in a while. We need to. I'm going to keep that in mind for some future streams. I may do a 747. We'll see. No promise. YouTube channel is Blue Games. BLU Games. Hopefully you could just search that and find me. If you want to be exact, you could just put YouTube/Blue Games, but whatever. Do I remember you? Yeah. Why would I not remember you? You've been here for a minute. Welcome aboard, man. Good to see you back. Welcome back. Long time. It's actually been a while since I've seen you, so welcome back, man. Sincere is in the chat. Big up. Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome. Again, if you guys are just tagging along, if you're just hanging out, if you just got here, we are in the INI Builds A300. She is a beauty. Flying UPS, United Parcel Services, carrying some cargo, headed for Boston today. This is a real-world UPS route, so doing real-world UPS ops today in the A300, headed to Boston. We took off out of Louisville, however you say it, Kentucky. And it's been pretty good, pretty smooth so far. A few bit of weather, a few storms kind of en route, but we flew basically over everything, so nothing new. Greg Troot, what's up, Mr. New Face? Good to see you. Popcat, welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're doing well, man. Hope you're doing real good. Thanks for coming through, man. Really? Why are you heading out to Texas, Sincere? You about to relocate out here? Got a new job opportunity? I'll tell you what, man. If you come out to Texas, everything's cheaper. Everything's bigger and cheaper. You get more for less. I'll say it like that. Get a bigger house for a cheaper price, and you get a lot more food on your plate everywhere you go. And that's actually a fact. I actually learned. I grew up here in Texas, so I just always thought they just gave you too much food. And I went to other places and found out, oh, you don't get a lot of food here. They just kind of give you this little bitty plate with like a little bit of nothing. So it's pretty cool. But yeah, we're about 30 minutes out, guys. And let's see, where's our top of descent marker here? Let's see what we got. Did we get a top of the descent marker? I hope we do. Thank you, Greg, for that subscription. Welcome to the blue team, my friend. Really appreciate you supporting today, man. Mr. New Face. Thank you, man. Really appreciate it. Really do appreciate it. I don't see a top of descent. That kind of worries me. That worries me. Why don't I have a top of descent? Okay, it shows after PONCT. Okay, so that's better. All right. All right, that's cool. I can dig that. I can dig that. What parts are Tornado Alley? I believe North Texas. Like around like north of Dallas, like Fort Worth area, like getting closer to Oklahoma is where you get more tornadoes. We do get tornadoes like in other parts of Texas, but mainly they only spawn from the big like tropical storms we get. We get a lot of tropical storms down here in southeast Texas because we're right here on the Gulf of Mexico. And sometimes the storms are so bad that you'll get like smaller tornadoes that come off of them, and those definitely do a lot of damage. But you're usually okay, you know, avoiding that unless you're in the country. But yeah, as far as regular tornadoes out of freaking nowhere, that's mainly North Texas, closer to like Oklahoma, from what I understand. Yes, Aiden. Actually, the next video for the pilot career is I'm not gonna ruin the plot, but we're considering going to a new airline, and so we're gonna go through that process of applying for a new airline virtually, obviously. And yeah, I'm not gonna ruin anything else. It's definitely, you know, not what I expected. But yeah, also I had a poll on YouTube asking you guys, you know, what airline would you like to see me fly for in the series coming up? And a lot of you guys voted for a lot of different airlines, and I took those airlines into account. I applied for all of the airlines you guys requested or recommended, and you have to watch the video to see which one accepted me and which ones rejected me, because I was very surprised of who accepted and who rejected. A few people in chat might already know who I'm flying for because of you know, reasons they've researched, and you know they've yeah. But I'm not gonna confirm or deny who I'm flying for until that video comes out. But thank you again, Aiden, for asking. Appreciate you, man. Have I ever been to the rodeo? I have not been to the rodeo since I was a little kid. I need to go. I need to take my wife to the rodeo. I don't know if she's been. I think she's been with her family before we were dating. But I haven't been in forever. I don't go often. A few of my friends would go from time to time, but like a lot of people go, but I don't know. I've never been like, oh, I gotta go to the rodeo. I'm like, why? I don't want to go look at cows and horses. I'm not interested in watching any of the concerts. So like, the people I know mainly go to the rodeo for the food, like the rodeo cook-offs. You get some probably the best barbecue you probably ever taste is probably at the rodeo. So if I ever go, it'd probably be for the food. Jose says, working in the car industry, I can tell you guys that everything is cheaper in Texas. Thank you for confirming that. I didn't know that applied for car stuff too. That's good to know. Brandon Chirova, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well, man. Ayusha Kumar, welcome as well, man. Thank you so much for that compliment, man. Pro Aviator Blue James. Thank you guys for the encouragement. I really appreciate it. We'll be descending pretty soon into Boston. We are still, it says 30-ish minutes out. We're actually just about to swap over into Boston Center's airspace. Let's go ahead and tune in to Boston Center as we start to cross over into their airspace. We'll call up here soon. We're too far to call them, but we'll at least put them in the box. Let's find out what their frequency is. Frequency for Boston Center is 134.7. So we'll put in 134. .7, and then we'll hit the switch, and we should hear people talking in a little bit when they start talking. So one thing I actually want to bring up, and I want to ask you guys, for those who are in chat who do fly on VATSIM, what do you guys think of this new CTAF thing that's going on in the US? If you don't know what CTAF is, it's basically a Unicom, but for a single airport.
Center Current 224, just a quick question for you.
Let me turn them down a little bit.
So, we're going to plan on doing another flight.
So starting at the beginning of March, they started doing a thing called CTAF. So each airport will now use its realistic Unicom frequency, not just the uniform 22.8 that we've been using in the past. Which is cool. It's more realistic because you're using the real frequency to talk on Unicom. But my opinion on it is there's not enough people flying for CTAF. Unless you're flying at like a major airport and there's no ATC. If you're just flying out here in the middle of nowhere, Midwest, ooh, at Contro, it's like you'll never hear anybody on that frequency. And so, I don't know. I rather personally just keep using Unicom. So that way anyone within range can hear me and my intentions. So we'll see. I'm not sure if they'll keep it around. I know it's a trial for now, but I don't know. There it is. Contrail. Looks like United ERJ flying underneath us. That's pretty cool. Yes, someone is controlling Boston ground right now. Or I'm not sure if anybody's doing ground, but I know Center's online. Yeah, it does get hot in the summer. Right now, like this time of year, the spring, like right before summer, end of winter, or honestly even throughout the winter, is the best time to be in Texas. It's like the weather is so nice. This year it was actually cold. In previous years, you know, it only go as low as like 60s, but this year is actually really cold. But usually around fall, winter, spring is the best time to go to Texas. Weather is very mild, but in the summer, if you was at Flight Sim Expo last year in Houston, you saw it was hot and humid. So yeah.
Breakout 4649, clear visual approach, runway 24. Clear for visual approach 24, breakout 4649.
So in California, the pickup trucks start at $70K for the base model, and in Texas, the pickup trucks run for $40K for mid-level trim pickup. That sounds accurate. Yeah, that's about right for how much I would pay for a truck if I wanted a truck. So yeah, that's crazy. Wow, $70,000 for a freaking base pickup truck? Nah, man. Go to Texas, buy you a truck, and drive it back to Cali. Like, no. I ain't paying $70K for no base level truck. Heck no. Almost buy a house for that much. Are you from Houston? If so, do you all remember the snow in 2022? Yes, I do. I was here. I do live here. And yeah, it was 21, I believe. So, what is the best way to start flying on VATSIM? First, download the VATSIM app. Go to vatsim.net or .com or whatever it is. Get the applications, and then go to the website, and I believe they have kind of like a getting started training program thing. So I'd recommend going through that. Learn the correct commands on what you should say, when you should say it, how to operate the radios, things like that. If you don't want to do that, You can also go on YouTube. Again, my answer to a lot of these questions is always YouTube. Go on YouTube, find a tutorial on how to talk to ATC on VATSIM. Now, you could actually use real-world experience too. So if you know how to talk to ATC in the real world, you could do basically the exact same thing. So yeah, either find a VATSIM video or find a real life how to talk to ATC thing, and you can use the exact same thing and apply it to VATSIM. Only thing different on VATSIM versus real world is the frequencies. So for example, right now, let me look. Right now, so Boston Center is online, right? Also, Boston Approach is online. Let me show you on the screen. We'll be descending in about 80 miles, so we have a little bit of time to explain it. This is for you and anyone else who's curious about VATSIM. So I'm gonna pull Volanta up on the map, or on the screen. Sorry. There we go. And so if you look at my map, you can see we're 25 minutes away. But if you look here on the right, actually this is us, this little purple plane, and then this big white box is basically Boston Center's control area. And so once you fly into that area, you can now talk to Boston. Actually, you're supposed to be talking to Boston, so we actually need to call them and start talking to them. But you also see these green circles. These green circles are approach controllers. And now the way ATC is stacked is kind of like verticals. On top is center. Center controls everything in that airspace. Underneath that is approach, and approach only controls the area around like a certain distance from the airport. I can't remember how far it is. And then underneath approach is tower, and tower only controls that airport and only that one airport. And then under that is ground. Then you have clearance and stuff like that. So if center is online, but approach, tower, and ground are not online, if you are starting in Boston and you want to do an IFR flight to Philadelphia, you then will have to call center for your clearance, your IFR clearance, your takeoff, your taxi clearance. Basically, all the stuff you would ask ground for, all the stuff you would ask tower for, you just ask center for that stuff. In real life, you switch controller. You talk to ground, you talk to tower, you talk to approach, and then you talk to center. But on VATSIM, if center is the only thing online, they act as all of those different things. So that's one of the major differences between VATSIM and the real world. And the benefit of that is that if you have center on, but you don't have ground or clearance delivery or tower on, you still get all of that service, even though those other people are not there. So hopefully that makes sense. But yes, learn kind of how to talk to ATC, learn how VATSIM works, and you're good to go. So anyways, we need to call them. So we're already on frequency. We are currently at 35,000 feet, and going on waypoints. There we go, 35,000 feet. About 10 miles from Tasha. He's probably going to ask us to ident. So let me turn him up and we'll call him up. Boston Center UPS 116 Heavy is at 50350, 10 away from Tasha.
UPS 116 Boston Center, hello, radar contact as reported, welcome aboard.
There you go. And then you don't respond to that unless you just want to say hi. You don't have to. So he knows where I am now. He has me on his radar, and he's now tracking us.
JetBlue 360, clear direct Roebuck.
If he needs to give us any instructions, he'll give us those instructions.
JetBlue 360.
That's crazy, bro. That the difference between California. This is why I could never live in California. If I saw the prices to live in California, I would be like, nah, I'm going back to Texas. I'm good. I'll buy a plane. I'll just fly. I'll commute. I'll commute. Absolutely not.
JetBlue 1745 Boston Center, hello. Climb and maintain flight level 3.
So what's the Cali? What's the Cali gas price right now?
JetBlue 1745.
Because I think here it's like 2 something. I want to say it's 2 something. Yeah, it's definitely not 3. It's 2 something, like mid 2s. Haven't bought gas in a little while, like a week or so. Will Texas ever get casinos? We have casinos. We have casinos in, that's Louisiana. Where's the casino at? We have there's a city, like we have a city in Texas. I can't remember which one it is. I know it's going towards Louisiana. I can't remember the name of it. But yeah, we have casinos here. It's not like a big deal in the whole state of Texas, but there's smaller towns in Texas that live off of casinos and the income of casinos. Alright, we're descending in about 40, something like that. So we'll get prepared. We'll get prepared.
The Nantucket wind 170 at 10.
Oh crap, that's still on the screen. Sorry. I forgot about that. Longview, is that where it is? Longview, is that where the casinos are? I don't really gamble, so I don't know.
American 1489, Boston approach 133.0, so long.
1330,
Not my
American
thing.
1489, bye-bye.
The closest thing I do to gambling.
116 pilot's discretion, descend and maintain flight level 240.
Down to 240 at pilot discretion, UPS 116 heavy. Alright, so we're clear to descend whenever we're ready. Down to 24,000. And we'll wait for our actual top of descent to do so. Which again is going to be in a little bit. We're more like 60 miles away from it. The 12.1 update for X-Plane 12 should be a game changer graphics wise. I hope so, Aviation. I was actually planning to do an X-Plane. This stream right now was supposed to be an X-Plane stream, doing this exact same route in the exact same plane. But again, I ran into an issue that I didn't want to delay the stream any longer to figure out. So I decided to just go and switch to Microsoft. Livingston, not Longview. Thank you, Mark. So it says it's in over near Lake Livingston is where the casinos are in Texas. Yeah, Aiden, hop on ground control, man. That'd be cool, man. Be good to hear you. Hop on, bro. Hop on.
Brooker 4649, welcome to Nantucket. Taxi to parking, remain this frequency.
Ooh, somebody's landing in Nantucket.
Taxi to parking, remain this frequency, Brooker 4649.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. I feel like the new X-Plane update could drop any day, and I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm really wanting to play. I really want to do some flying in X-Plane. It has some good planes over there. Like,
Air Canada 458,
MD-11,
Burlington, altimeter
A300.
3007. More than 1 hour old. Expect the ILS runway 33 approach from Janet.
We'll expect the ILS 33
Yes,
approach
Captain
on
Aviation,
Janet,
the next
from
pilot's
Janet,
life
Air Canada 458.
airline career video. I was just talking about it. We'll come early next week. I finished recording the flight just a couple days ago, and I'm currently editing it. So I was hoping it would release this week, but it's a bit behind for various reasons that don't matter. So I will say, I almost forgot. I need to tell you guys something. Listen. So we have a giveaway. We haven't done a giveaway in a while, but we have a giveaway coming up, and that giveaway will be announced also in the next virtual airline pilot career video. Thanks to a new sponsor coming on board for that series. So yeah, stay tuned. I'll give you the details on the giveaway and how to enter and all the stuff like that. So stay tuned for that. I keep telling myself, don't forget the giveaway. So yeah, there's gonna be a giveaway happening. So yeah, come through and check it out.
Air Canada 458, cross Janet at or above.
Your SUV fills up with 80 bucks,
Cleared ILS,
and that's being a 4-cylinder in Texas. Same vehicle fills up for 40 bucks. Bro, I can fill up my Honda for 30.
Approach from Janet at or above 7,000 feet at Canada 458.
So yeah, that's why I like my little Honda, man. I like my little Honda Civic. It's not a sports car, but that's my baby. She paid off and everything.
Air Canada 458, just to make it official.
But yeah, I can fill it up about 30-ish bucks
Straight in ILS, Air Canada 458.
on the pump. Oh man. Oh, you're right, Mark. We also have a lot of gas station slot machines. Pretty much every gas station in Texas has a slot machine in it. I don't know if that's a Texas thing. I never really use them, but in certain parts of town, you can go to a gas station. You'll find 1 or 2 people just hanging out in the gas station on the slot machine. Yeah. I'm like, bro, get a PC. Like, play Call of Duty, play Flight Sim. Like, don't spend your money on that. Jose, you'll be in Texas in 2 weeks?
Trainer 928 at the ramp at Martha's
What are you doing in
Vineyard,
Texas?
ready to copy IFR to Albany for Wings IFR 4.
Care Trainer 928, unfortunately, I'm closing in about 3 minutes if that changes your plans.
Dang it, he's closing.
It does indeed. This was going to be about an hour and a half, so I'll come back later. Thanks. Care Trainer 928.
Care
That
Trainer
sounds like
928, I know if you're
controls
available
going
this evening,
offline
there'll be full staff in most of the airspace for the event this evening.
Okay, appreciate the heads up. Have a good one.
You too.
Apparently, there's an event going on tonight in Boston, and it'll be fully staffed with ATC. I just overheard that on comm. So, if you guys are looking for someone to fly later this evening, Boston's pretty much always, not just Boston, but the area around Boston and New York is usually a really good place to fly to guarantee some ATC in the peak hours here in the U.S. It's kind of like flying, you know, around the UK, like South UK. That's kind of like what the New York area is like. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Air Canada 458, unfortunately, we are closing here in the next few minutes. Radar service terminated, frequency change approved. Enjoy the rest of your flight to Burlington.
It's
Roger that.
200,
Thank you.
300
Over to Unicom Air,
K
A Canada
in
458.
Cali for a
GPS
2-story
116
building.
descend via the the J-Fund 2 arrival, runway 4 right. The Boston altimeter 3005.
Copy that. We'll descend via the J-Fund 2 arrival. Expect ILS 4 right. And we'll get the weather as well. UBS 116 heavy. And I do believe he's also getting off soon, but he's already giving us kind of our descend instructions so that when he gets off, we won't be all lost.
JetBlue 1745.
Matt Ware will be descending in about 20 miles.
Change advisories approved. Have a good flight.
So we're almost there, man.
JetBlue 1745. Thanks for service. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
We're almost there.
JetBlue 360 to
Your cargo is almost. I know you're waiting for your package, man. I know you're impatient for that package, Matt. It's coming, bro. It's coming same day. Same day air.
Eagle flight 2120 Boston's closing.
Speaking of that, I was on Amazon this morning, and I ordered something, and it still just blows me away, blows my mind.
Change approved.
When something says
122
same day.
8,
I'm like, how?
2120. Thanks so much. Have a good day.
Like, and honestly, I wasn't even really planning to buy the thing I was going to buy on Amazon today. But when I saw that I could have it today, I was like, well, you know, then that's a different story. You know, I mean, I wasn't going to really get this, but if I can get it, you saying I can have this in my hands tonight?
JetBlue
Like,
360 Boston approaches closing.
you know, maybe I'll buy it.
In the next minute or so, frequency change.
Oh, man. Jose says, anybody want to pick us up? I don't know. What are you coming to Houston for, Jose?
Same for you. Center's closing and approaches closing here momentarily. Frequency change approved. Have a wonderful flight.
Thank you very much. We'll switch over. Have a good day. UPS 116 Heavy.
Hey, Santa, do you know if Tower's getting offline too? Because I thought they just got on.
Yeah, I believe Tower is going to be online for a little longer. So once you're on a final approach to 4 right, be sure to give them a call.
I got you. Thank you.
Cool. Tower might stick around. I should do some FedEx. You know what, Matthew? Matthew.
Boston Center is now closed. Time 1816 Zulu. All aircraft should monitor the appropriate advisory frequencies.
You know, Matthew, that's a good idea. And we might just do that when some 777 action comes out. I don't know. I really do want to do cargo for my airline career as well. So, oh, contrails. Oh, that's the back of it. Where's the front of it? Where's the plane? The invisible plane. But yeah, good suggestion. And we may do that in the future. We may do that. I love flying cargo, personally. I don't know why I like it so much, but I really do enjoy flying cargo. DHL, FedEx. Man, it's a lot more traffic. Look at all the contrasts we're seeing now as we're flying into the, like, the east, the northeastern. So, we'll see, man. That's the cool thing about the airline career series I've been doing, is that there's so many ways to go. There's so many things that I can do. So many airlines to fly for that I want to fly for. And the cool thing about the airline career is that I get to focus on that airline for a little while. Because usually with my normal live streams, I'm kind of just jumping from plane to plane, flying a random airline because I like the particular route. But with the airline career series I'm doing on YouTube, let's hit the profile. We're on top of the cent. There we go. But because in the career, it gives you an entire schedule based on that real world schedule for the airline, and so you get to kind of focus on flying for that airline and maybe even that particular plane for a while. And I really enjoy that aspect of it. Like flying for Aeromexico has been really fun, being able to fly the different Aeromexico routes around the world, long haul, short haul, all that. It's been really cool. So I want to do some freight stuff too. If I was given the opportunity to be a real-world pilot, would I accept it? Heck yeah. Yes, I would. Absolutely. I might not get to stream as often, but I'll definitely be flying. I should do an Amazon flight from BWI to SKF. I know BWI. Where's SKF? SKF. Can't remember where that is. Sierra Delta 3D is in the house. What's up, man? How you doing? How you been? Long time no see, bro. I know you've been working hard. I've been seeing what you've been cooking up. But good to see you, man. Welcome aboard. Cape Town International is dead in the sim. Yeah, ain't nobody over there. Sadly, I wish South Africa and all of Africa was more active in my in-flight sim. But when you fly, unless there's an event, or you're flying out there with a friend group, you don't really see much action out there, sadly. That's why I like to have AI traffic turned on for moments like that. Would I say that Simbit World is worth it right now? 100%, yes. Yes, I would. Yes, I would. At first, when I first bought it, I was like, oh no, man. But now that I've been using it for a while, like it brings it gives you a reason to fly. Like I've definitely got my money's worth out of it. Southwest is recruiting. I heard somebody on Instagram, was it you? I don't know who it was. Somebody on Instagram sent me a job application to work at Southwest, which I am greatly appreciative that they sent me that. But sadly, I looked into it, and you have to have a commercial pilot license to even apply. So I got a little ways to go on that. But I hope to do something like that soon in the future. PDRP, Joey, what's up, man? Is this my full-time job? No, it is not. I would like it to be, but it's not. It's my part-time and side job, in between time, all the time job. It's not my full-time job, it's my all-the-time job. If I'm not doing my regular job, I'm doing this, or something that relates to this. SKF is Lakeland Air Force Base in San Antonio. Oh, they land at Kelly Field because of limited warehousing at San Antonio. I didn't know that. See, that's the kind of stuff I like learning about. So BWI to San Antonio, basically, but SKF. I'm gonna have to look into that. We do have a very nice Boeing 737 Prime livery, so I may look into that. What plane is this? Old Bird. This is the A300. And we are descending into... Hold on, we gotta change our altitude. We are descending into Boston right now. We're down to 5,000. And profile. There we go. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen on the flight deck, this is your captain speaking. We are descending into Boston Logan International Airport. We'll have you there in about 20 minutes time. Weather shouldn't be too bad. Just crash. Let me check the weather. Weather in Boston is 070 at 8 knots. Visibility is pretty clear. A few clouds, 25,000. Temperature is 09 degrees Celsius, dew point 05. Altimeter 3005. We'll expect to land on runway 4 left into Boston. And as we continue, we ask that you take your seats, put your seatbelts on, and sit back and relax. We'll get you over a nice, smooth butter landing in Boston, Logan International. Enjoy the ride. Thanks for flying UPS. If I was a cargo pilot and there was no passengers on the plane, I would so do that every single flight, just to the other employees and people on there to make them laugh. I would definitely do that. I would just do the craziest pilot calls. Oh man. Is the is the reason why I'm subscribing. Bro, the cargo need talking to as well, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta treat these boxes right. You gotta treat these boxes right. Box lives matter. What's up, CST? How you doing, bro? How you doing? The boxes. Matter of fact, let's go check on the boxes. Let's go check on the boxes. Let's go check on these boxes back here. Let's check on these boxes. Yep. They're still back there. And they're still closed. That's a good sign. Yeah, we got a few seats back here. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seats back here. What's up, Sean? The kid woke to the stream. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. I'm stuck at the door. I'm stuck. I can't move. Oh, now I'm outside. Oh, well, apparently, if you want to get outside, that's how. Alright, guys, passing 18,000 feet now. Descending for Boston. Let's go ahead and switch to... Let's see, so ATC has gone offline as far as the Boston Center controller. Only thing we have currently is Boston Tower and Newark Tower. So we're going to talk to Boston Tower at 128.8 here soon. We'll also go ahead and pick up the ATIS on 1350. Let's go grab that real quick. And 1350. We'll be landing in no time. There we go.
Numerous construction cranes in the Boston area and in the vicinity of Logan Airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee.
Haha, Yankee.
Boston Logan Airport ATIS information, Yankee. 1754 Zulu. 109008. Visibility 10. Few clouds at 25,000. Temperature 9er. 2.5. Altimeter 3005. Approaches are being conducted to parallel runways. ILS runway 4 right approach and visual approach to runway 4 left in use. Departing runway 9er. Runway 33 right is approved for turnoff after landing. All aircraft read takeoff hold short instructions and assigned altitude. Numerous construction cranes in the Boston area and in the vicinity of Logan Airport. Advise on initial contact. You have information, Yankee.
All right, chat. We have Yankee passing 14,000 feet for 4,000. Sorry if I fall a little behind on chat from this point on, as things are going to get a little busy. One thing we need to do is we need to switch runways. So they gave us runway 4 left. We were expecting 22. So let's go to flight plan. We'll go down.
Air Canada 697, roger, yeah, send you over to Unicom. You can monitor Unicom 122.8.
Yeah, the internet connection's pretty bad. I'm going to have to restart. We'll see in a little bit.
See you.
And is there an ILS for 4
Target
left?
1489. You can taxi to the gate via November, Bravo, Echo, cross runway 15.
He said 4 left, right?
Roger, taxi to the gate, 5 November, Bravo, Echo, to cross 15.
So I would prefer the ILS today. I want to take the easy way out and get the ILS today.
Boston Tower, Delta 923, ready to push and start. Alpha 14 with Yankee.
Yeah, there's no. Yeah, we'll do 4 right then, because there is no
Delta
ILS.
923, heavy Boston
For
Tower,
four
hello,
left.
thank you for Yankee. Push back to the alley is at your discretion. Advise when you're ready to taxi spot.
Via Goshi.
Okay, clear to
Okay,
push
front
into
two.
the alley. We'll call
LCC.
taxi, spot 7, Delta 923 heavy.
Alright, autopilot disconnected because we changed that. So let's go ahead and go autopilot on. And we need to go direct to Winter. Where is it? Where are you at, Winter? Uh-oh, it's not on there? Can I go direct to Harris? There it is, Winter. Insert.
JetBlue 360.
Never mind. Don't go there.
0908, runway 4 right, cleared to
Never
land.
mind.
Departs across
Direct.
prior to arrival.
What's after Winter?
Alright, clear to land 4 arrival,
Harris.
and we'll caution that traffic, JetBlue.
Take me to Harris. Take me to Harris County. Alright, here we go. Alright, back on profile. Continue descent. There we go. There we go. So this is actually going to fly us over the airport.
Heavy, runway 9 are clear for takeoff.
Ooh.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9 Delta 456 heavy.
And it's going to be 3... What did I write down for the altimeter? Altimeter. What's my altimeter? 3005. More drag. I got your drag. There we go. Alright. Alright, we're back on track. So we had the correct waypoint. I got drag for you, man. We got the correct departure, or arrival now, or the arrival version for the correct runway. That all actually looks good. That is continuity, just a vector, so that's fine. We are getting a little bit of turbulence getting down here into Boston. Passing 12,000 feet. And so far, so good. Let's also see, how do I... Yeah, so for approach, we will do flaps 30/40. Yeah. And our flaps, these are our flaps limitations here. The ILS though, let me go grab the ILS for 4 right. Cat 3. 110.3. So 110.3. CRS will be 035. Alright, that's set. We good. Alright, here comes 10,000.
Delta 456 heavy, unfortunately no further ATC services are available. You can monitor Unicom 122.8, have a great flight.
Roger that, Unicom 1228, Delta 456 heavy, good one.
Alright, good. Alright. Cool. Take a look at the Boston area as we go outside. What's up, Les Supermarché? Bienvenido. Welcome to the stream, man. Oh yeah, we're gonna fly. Oh, this is beautiful. Wow. Where's the airport? There it is. There's Boston. That is so cool. That is so freaking cool. So there's the airport over there. There's downtown over there. Anybody in chat? Oh, actually, I think the UPS or one of the cargo places over there. I think I know where we're parking. You heard 2-2? Now we're landing 4 right. Landing 4 right. The ATIS also said they're using runway 4 left and 4 right.
Tower, good evening. JetBlue 1008 is ready for push and start.
Why are we going this way?
JetBlue 1008, Boston Tower. What gate are you at?
Hey, can we direct graffiti? Direct graffiti. It lost it somehow. I'm not sure why or how. Like my nav mode wasn't on.
B35, JetBlue 1008.
JetBlue 1008, roger, thank you. Push back into the alley is at your discretion. Advising when you're ready to
Alright,
taxi
cool.
and advising of information Yankee.
Alright, cool. So as I was explaining earlier,
Push and start approve at discretion.
Super Marche, we are turning on downwind now. It's a right downwind. Into 04 or 04 right, hopefully. It's the plan, at least. Alright, 6,000 feet is coming up next. Looks like we're gonna be
Tower
okay.
Delta 923 Heavy with Yankee ready to taxi runway 9er.
Delta 923 Heavy, runway 9er taxi via Kilo Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Kilo Mike cross 4
Yeah,
left.
Airstead, what's up, man?
923 Heavy.
Welcome back. Always good to see you. Yeah, I was just saying earlier to your friend that you guys are always welcome to escort. I really appreciate you guys' escort services for fighters. And I'm always impressed by how well you guys do the flying. So, thank you guys, as always. Look at that, you got the wind turbines down there. Then there is Boston again. And yes, my speed brakes are out because we were a little fast earlier. Let's see how we're doing on speed now. I think we should be good. It wants us to slow down to 200. I'm gonna bring our first notch of flaps.
JetBlue 360, welcome to Boston. You can taxi to the gate via Foxtrot Alpha, cross runway 4 left.
Fox Alpha.
And let's take it all the way down to 3,000.
JetBlue 360, do you know what gate you're going to be parking at today?
That seems really slow. I'm not sure why it has that 200 knots.
I believe it's the Charlie gauge right in front
Let's
of me.
change it. Give me
Roger, okay,
210.
thank
Give me 210. And it's bumpy. I'm using the butt kicker for this flight. We'll do auto brake medium. I can't set it yet. Gear's not going. And so I can feel all the bumps that we're getting from the wind going over the wings. That test track was for Honda. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, man. Yeah, someone looked it up and they found like the official name for it, but they didn't say that it was for Honda. That's pretty cool. What do I fly in real life? I don't have my own plane. I'm also not like actively training. But when I do fly, I'll probably fly a Cessna 172 to get started, or maybe a Piper. I don't know, whichever one is available and cheaper. How are we looking? We're a little low right now, actually. We are on down. We probably call him now. Boston Tower, UPS 116 Heavy is on right downwind at 4,000, 4 right, with Yankee.
UPS 116 Heavy, Boston Tower, hello. Wind 090 at 8, runway 4 right, clear to land.
4 right, clear to land, UPS 116 Heavy. Sweet!
Delta 923 Heavy, runway 9 are clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9er, Delta 923 Heavy.
Alright, let's get our replay started so you can watch our replay. I'm not going to turn in just yet. Alright, let's see. Let's save. doesn't freeze up like it used to, which is good. Alright, where's my heading? Is my heading? I'm gonna go into heading mode. And we'll stay at 3,000. We'll make a right turn. And we'll vector ourselves onto a final for 04 right. I don't want profile anymore. There we go, thank you. Alright, brakes up. Alright, switch over to landing cam. And same thing for you guys on TikTok. Give me a second to find TikTok. There it is. There we go. Let's keep that turn coming.
Boston Tower, good afternoon. Cessna Skyhawk, November 172, Sierra Papa, about 40 miles to the southeast of Boston, VFR.
November 172, Sierra Papa, Boston Tower. Hello. Bit of out of my airspace at the moment. Once you get to about 10 miles, you can give me a call.
Alright, keep the turn coming.
Roger for November 172, Sierra Papa.
Delta 923 Heavy, unfortunately no further ATC services are available. You can monitor in Commonwealth 2.8. Have a great flight.
Bring speed back.
Thanks for the ATC this morning over here. Economy out Delta 923 Heavy. So long.
Bye now.
I think we're gonna go a little wide. Yeah, we are. We're gonna overshoot. Oh, cool. You fly ERJ? That's sweet. Where you fly at? And or if you can say what airline.
Boston Tower, November 172, Sierra Papa. I don't intend to enter your Class Bravo airspace. I just wanted to establish contact. I intend to do a 25-mile DME arc around to the east of the airport. I just wanted to establish a contact in case you need to direct me. Over.
November 172, Sierra Papa, Roger. As long as you're not within about 8 miles.
Alright, we're going to vector ourselves for intercept for runway 04 right in Boston.
My area of control.
We are, how far are we?
Okay, good to know that. Thank you.
17.7 DME currently. And we've already been cleared to land. There's no traffic ahead of us.
JetBlue 1008 is ready for taxi.
And I want to arm the approach. Nav, land.
Runway 9er taxi via Charlie, Bravo, Kilo, Mike, cross runway 4 left.
Let's watch it.
Taxi via Charlie, Bravo, Kilo, Mike, cross runway 4 left, JetBlue 1008.
So it's lining up on the ILS now. I use flight control replay for my replays. All you have to do is you have to open the application, hit record, and from that point on, it starts recording your flight, and you can play the flight back. That's what we're doing right now. I have flight control replay right now, recording in the background. Oh, sweet, you fly for Piedmont. Pretty cool, man. That is really cool. I love meeting pilots. I learned so much from you guys. Alright, so there's 4 right, we got visual. We got downtown over there on the left. And we should be capping the glide slope here in a few seconds. It should hopefully turn green. Or does it say blue? I can't remember what color it does in this plane. We'll know if it descends or not. We're 13.6 DME now, or 13.6 miles away. Alright, there it is. Glide slope has a little star next to it, so it does stay green. So it's captured the glide slope, and it should now start descending on its own. Brakes are already up. Alright, what was our approach speeds? Discontinuity, don't care anymore. It's here. 34, 128. That's really slow. We'll hang out at 170 for now. All right, let's do this. flight attendants, see you take off. Flight attendants, see you landing. There she is. Let me get my chart ready so we know where we're parking. 04 right, so make a left turn on exit. It sounds like they're also using runway 9 for takeoff. If we can make Foxtrot, we'll get out of Foxtrot. If not, we'll take Yankee and runway 15 left. What do you guys think? We're gonna smash this one, we're gonna butter it. What is your landing rating? Because we're dropping the gear right now. Gear. There we go. Gear is down. Give me another notch of flaps. Bring that speed back. Yes, we're in the Airbus A300 landing in Boston, one of my personal favorite airports to fly to. I'm gonna arm our spoilers also. We are fully established on the ILS, full right.
JetBlue 1008.
And we've already gotten our 8-hour clearance to land.
No delay, traffic's on a 4-mile final cross runway.
We're on a 5-mile final.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9er, JetBlue 1008.
Alright, more flaps. Here we come. Big old flaps. Alright, let's focus.
JetBlue 1008, this is actually going to be too close. Cancel takeoff clearance, runway 9er, line up and wait.
Oh, he canceled them. So we got an aircraft lined up on 9 right, or 9 runway 9er, which is actually the crossing runway for us.
Do you want me to line up and wait?
JetBlue 1008, roger. Cancel takeoff clearance, runway 9er, line up and wait.
Flap set.
Line up and wait to runway 9er, JetBlue 1008.
Alright, let's fly from here. Got a good visual. My controls. Shut up. Uh-oh, what did I just do? I think I pressed the wrong button. Okay, we're good. Alright, my controls, we're landing 4 right in Boston. Man, I forgot how good this plane feels to fly. It feels good. Alright, a little low. Is that JetBlue holding for us? Thank you very much.
JetBlue 1008, sorry about that. Runway 9er, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 9er, JetBlue 1008.
And we're down. There's 60. Roll out. Roll out.
UPS 116 Heavy, welcome to Boston. You can taxi via Yankee. Join 33 right, left on November. Cross runway 4 left, hold short runway 15 right.
Alright, Yankee. Continue on 33 right. I believe you said November. And then I think hold. UPS 116 Heavy. Okay.
UPS 116 Heavy, roger. That's cross, and then you can cross 4 left, hold short runway 15 right.
Yeah, we'll cross 4 left and then hold short runway 15 right. UPS 116 Heavy. Ask me a left turn here. What's up, Connor? Welcome to the stream.
1008, unfortunately, no further ATC services are available.
Oh, look at that water.
618, have a great flight.
That's cool.
The
comms you hear are real people.
Thank you. Have a nice one.
You as well.
Flaps up.
UPS 116 heavy. You can taxi to the ramp via November Bravo Lima, cross runway 15 right.
November Bravo Lima, cross 15 right. UPS 116 heavy, thank you. AP1.
And Boston Tower, good afternoon. United Finance 3, called me a bit early here. We are 17.5 miles for right.
United 593, Boston Tower, hello. Winds.
All right.
0908, runway 4 right.
We made it, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Boston.
United Finance 3.
November is right here.
All
Make a left turn.
frequency, Boston Tower will be back in 2 minutes.
We'll go this way around this terminal. Getting a little bit of a not the greatest FPS right now at the airport for whatever reason. I waited 3 business days to retard the throttles. I know. I was waiting for retard. He never said retard. He just kept counting down. So I guess I forgot. I gotta do that myself. So this is Boston Logan International Airport. One of my, again, favorite airports to fly into in the U.S. Partly because of just the design of the airport itself. It's actually a pretty nice airport in real life too. I've been out here a few times. A lot of JetBlue, United, American, Southwest flies out here. Cargo, you get everything out here. But the airport, the actual airport scenery is so well done. And it's always been, even on X-Plane, they have like some really good scenery for Boston. And that's the main reason I like it, just the scenery is just so good. There's Alaska over there too.
All aircraft on frequency, Boston Tower is back.
AP start.
UPS 116 heavy, looks like you went the other way on Bravo there. You go into the south cargo ramp today.
Yeah, that's what I was planning for, unless I'm supposed to go to the other one. I don't actually know.
No, that's fine. UPS 116 heavy, you can taxi to the south cargo ramp via Bravo Kilo. Typically FedEx parks down there and UPS at the north ramp, but it doesn't really matter.
No, we don't like them. Let's go to UPS. Can I get a turnaround?
Yeah, sure, if you want that. Let's see here. Let's make your next left on to Echo, and then you can join 4 left, and you can continue 4 left, Charlie, Bravo, Lima.
Copy. We'll make a left on Echo, take 4 left down to Charlie, Bravo, Lima to the UPS. Thank you. UPS 160 heavy. Yeah, I wasn't sure where UPS parked here in Boston. So apparently UPS uses the north cargo ramp, and FedEx uses the south cargo ramp. If you ever notice, if you ever go to like a real airport, you'll never see UPS and FedEx parking like in the same place. This is an AI plane, so I get to go. They don't get to go. So Echo's here. We'll take 4. So he's going to put us on the runway. So I'll put my lights back on, strobe lights on, and all that stuff. Behind an American taking off. What's up, Spawning Salmon? Welcome back to the stream. Good to see you. But yes, those are real people talking. Sorry if I kind of got busy there when you asked that question. But the other voices you were hearing, again, ignore. Just going to look this way. Just going to look this way for a second. The other people you hear talking are real people. I use a network called VATSIM, and VATSIM is a volunteer-based ATC network for flight simulators. And every voice you hear is a real person sitting behind a computer controlling aircraft as if they were doing the real thing. But also the pilots, me as another pilot, we get to talk back to them. This is Charlie.
I know what to expect after landing. Are we going to be turning south onto Mike, or are we going to be exiting north?
So yeah, I use it for pretty much all my flights.
593, let's see here.
Super Marche, he gave ATC gave me permission to do this.
Take you across down to probably November, depends on where you vacate.
What's up, HC from Austin, Texas? What's up, man? I'm from Houston, bro. Good to see you. Good to see some more Texas people in the chat. I couldn't see the Pappy lights either. I don't even know where they were. I was looking for them, could not see them. I was looking at my glide slope. I was coming in really low on the glide slope, and so I was trying to float it a bit, but I had a really good visual of the runway, and I was pretty confident we were going to put it down nice and easy. So I continued. Alright, so we're on Lima, Charlie. He told us to go to Bravo. Where's Bravo? Okay, Bravo is basically just keep straight the way we came on Bravo, and then Lima to the ramp. And that'll be where UPS parks. Does ATC cover most airports, or is it only a select few? So the way it works on VATSIM is, again, it's volunteer based. So when you volunteer to be an ATC controller, you usually, most people will volunteer or they'll apply to control an area that they're familiar with, whether it's their home airport or home airspace or something like that. So every airport in the world is available in the game. So if you wanted to pick some random place in the middle of South Africa, you could do that. You might not get much traffic because it's just not very popular to fly there, sadly. But yes, every airport is there. Now, it's not always 24/7 controlled because it's volunteer based. The only time you'll get ATC is when those people just decide to get on. So this guy that's talking right now is just he's I don't know, maybe he's just decided that he wants to hop online and be ATC, and when he gets off, there's no more ATC.
Cross runway 4 left, hold short runway 4 right.
So ATC is only where the people have volunteered to be on at that time. I should fly to Orlando. Not today, but yeah, I love flying to Orlando. We've been there a bunch of times. Alright, while we're taxiing, we're going to go all the way to the end, make a left. That'll be cargo. There's Frontier. Some more JetBlue. I love this airport. It's so busy too. What's up, Just Pilot? Walk to the street. There's Emirates, Iberia. Let's turn our lane lights off because we're not on the runway anymore, and our strobe lights too. I think the left here is a GA parking right there. So if you fly GA, like King Air or Caravan, Cessna 172, you're most likely to park over there on the right.
Unit 593, you can taxi to the gate via November Alpha, cross runway 15 right. Taxi to the gates, crossing 15 right.
Your home airport is a couple tiny airstrips. You live on an island in the middle of nowhere, north of Scotland. Maybe I could cover that one, but there probably won't be much traffic. We need traffic everywhere. I was actually surprised. I was doing an Aeromexico flight to Argentina one day, which is a pretty, Argentina's a pretty cool place, right? But I just didn't expect to see ATC in Argentina in the middle of the day. And there, this airport in Argentina, I got full ATC. It was pretty cool. So. Yep, got Delta A3, I want to say it's an A330 right there. Yeah, it's an A330. Yeah, it's an Emirates 777. That's an International, there's a JetBlue. Yeah, this scenery is nice. I've actually never been to this part of the scenery before. Am I going the right way? Yeah, North Cargo is basically all of this area. I think we got to park there. Yeah, I think this is where we go. Alright, is this a parking spot? Can I get marshalling here? Probably not. Delta hangar, Iberia, JetBlue hangar. That's cool. Alright, make a left turn here. Is VATSIM a game or is it online? VATSIM is just a service that you can use with Microsoft Flight Sim or any of the major flight simulators. Alright, this is our parking. and that should be far enough. Here it is, guys. Welcome. Welcome to Boston. Alright, I'm gonna leave the plane running because we're gonna watch the replay, and I want to make sure that the engines are still running when we do watch the replay. So it's gonna park it here. We're gonna get off of VATSIM because if we stay on VATSIM, then everyone online will see our plane flying back and forth, as we as we're watching our replay over and over. Because we'll definitely do that if it's good. So let me just swap a few things over, and we will watch the replay. But good flight, pretty nice little flight. I enjoyed that. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. I am actually logging this for something, so we gotta make sure I file my PIREP as well. Alright, sweet, that's done. And we'll swap you guys over there as well. Let's pop this to this. Boom, boom. Alright, what do you guys see? Oh, that's way too close. Let me fix that. Let me fix that. There we go. Sorry guys, stand by for a second. We'll get the replay ready for you. There we go, that's better. I can dig that works. Okay, now we'll hop off VATSIM. Again, VATSIM is also is free, so if you're interested in trying it with your flight sim, go ahead and go to VATSIM.net and give it a try. Obviously, you need to learn how to talk to ATC first. Don't just hop on there not knowing nothing. You need to learn how to talk to ATC, but yeah. You stop that, confirm. I'm gonna turn off my butt kicker for the replay. And I am ready to hit play. So let's go ahead and load it. Boom. Open. What controls do I use? I have the Thrustmaster TCA yoke, Boeing pack, as well as the Airbus pack as well. And for fighter jets, I use a completely different setup. All right, let's run it. Play. That sounds horrible. Sometimes in the replay, the engines don't come back. Yeah, that's not right. Yeah, I'm not. That's not what the engine sounds like. We're just gonna mute that. I had a feeling that might happen. That's okay. That is okay. That sounds horrible. Okay, we're gonna fast forward. Right around there should be good. Alright, I'm gonna start off with my favorite view. The belly cam. Sounds like a drone. It does sound like a drone. Do they have NOTAMs and checklist on Microsoft Flight Sim? They have checklist. They do not have NOTAMs. NOTAMs would be more of a... You might see NOTAMs on SimBrief, which is where I get my flight plans from. I'm not sure. I've never paid attention to NOTAMs. But I would just say no, not really. NOTAM's not really a thing. There's rarely a scenario where you need a NOTAM for flight sim specifically. Unless you just want to like mirror what's happening in real life NOTAM, like if there's like an event, closed airspace, stuff like that. What's up, Justin Pilot? Yep, we are live. Yeah, sorry, we just got finished with a very busy part of the flight, so if I missed your comment or your chat, I do apologize about that. I'm just now kind of looking at chat again after looking for our parking spot. But here we come, landing on 4 right. Yeah, we were definitely low. You can see the Pappies now, they're on the left. Yeah, let's see. I don't know. I'm not confident it was that great of a landing. Let's see. That's not bad. The camera shape kind of like makes it look more dramatic than it was, but it wasn't that bad. What was our landing rate on that one? I don't know if actually in flight. What was my landing rate? I'll see you in a second. Let's rewind it back. Go watch from another angle. It didn't look that bad. Yeah, the camera shake like plugin that I use kind of makes the touchdown look a little exaggerated. So I'm not really a fan of that, but based on our trajectory, it didn't look. I don't think it was actually as hard as it gave us. But I like this little. It reminds me of landing in San Francisco, where they have the lights going off into the water. Let's see. And you see, like it looks like we're gonna butter it, and then yeah, that wasn't bad from that angle we were sitting at on the camera. Like the camera like shook like really aggressively. It made it look like it was really hard, but it really wasn't that hard. It really wasn't. Let's rewind that back again. Watch from the front. I need to do another video on that, Camden, on how to set cameras up. Yeah, for sure. I need to do that. I do need to do that. Yeah, we kind of bounced off the right gear. And that wing wanted to come back up, but we planted the left one. Yes, Brian Aviation, this is Boston. You say flare earlier and a slower approach. I think we came in. We might have been a little fast. I can't remember. I want to say we were a little over speed, over the approach speed we're supposed to be at. It said 128, which just sounds so slow to me. And then I'm really paranoid in Microsoft Flight Sim because it's so easy to float the plane. So it's like you got to find the happy medium between the two, you know? Let's watch the wing view, see how that looked. Love landing in Boston, though. Chromo Paleo says, I remember flying home in a small ATR and the plane was landing in a crosswind. We hit the ground so hard and started porpoising a couple of times before the plane settled. So people screamed. Oh my god. Yeah, I thought I turned off the head shake thing because it's like it's way too dramatic. Way too dramatic. Alright, that's the left wing view. Let's do a flyby cam now. Let's get on the ground first though. I'm gonna fast forward to when we touch down, look around there. And then we'll go back into the drone settings. So I know I need to make a video on how to do this, but basically I go to my drone settings. I lower my drone down like around gear level, and then I switch on drone lock mode and I turn off drone follow mode, and that allows you to then rotate with, I have an Xbox controller, rotate the camera with the analog stick if you're using the default controls, and I can move the drone to where I want to be for the landing, which in my case will be like around here somewhere. That works for me. Yeah, like right there is good. And then we'll just close that and rewind it with Flight Control Replay. Again, big shout out to Flight Control Replay. Been a big supporter of the channel for a long time. I use their replay tool for all of my flights and my videos. All the cinematic shots and stuff like that I do. I usually use Flight Control Replay to allow me to get the angles that I want. So, all right, here he comes. Yeah, what I mean by float the plane just means like when you're trying to land, the plane just like floats above the runway for a while, and then eventually you just run out of like drag, or not drag, you run out of like forward speed, and you just like fall out of the sky. That's what I mean by float. And I just watch a few of my streams. I do it all the time. And I try not to. I try not to, but it just takes practice. Yeah, it was pretty ugly landing, I gotta say. The way it like slapped the gear on the right side wasn't very pretty. But hey, these boxes are not gonna complain, so it is what it is, right? How much is my setup? You know, I don't actually know. I don't have a price for how much my entire setup is. It's a good question though. And you could go, if you go in the description and you look at my setup, you could go and add it all up yourself and then report back and let me know how much all of it adds up to. You went plane spotting yesterday and you saw a beautiful landing from Frontier. Yeah, that's a good pilot to Frontier. I used to work for Frontier as a ramper. And I would always watch the planes land when they came in, and I've never seen a bad landing by them. Even though it's a budget airline, that does not mean they have bad pilots. Let's get the, I don't think it's gonna be very pretty, but I'm gonna see if we can get us a threshold cam. I'll stand by travel with Eddie to find out how much it costs. I don't know if I even want to know. I know it's got to be over $5 grand. If you don't include the PC, it's got to be over $5 grand. Because the PC by itself was $5 grand, I think. Before. I thought it was 25. I can't remember. Alright, camera's a little slow, so it'll take me a second to get way over here. Yes, it's much easier to float the plane in Microsoft Flight Sim than it is in X-Plane or the other sims. There's something to do with the flight model and the way things are calculated. Like once you get close to the ground, sometimes some of the planes just do not want to touch down. They just do not want to touch down. They just want to keep flying. And sometimes you have, like I've had times where I've had to force it to land. Look at these beautiful rocks. Oh, that is gonna be a sick shot. Oh man, this is the one. This is the one. Run it. Run it. All right, here we go. Take my face off. All right, maybe it's too far. Go here. There we go. Oh, that's so cool. Only the sound was right. That is so cool. I would love, man. I don't know. I don't think they allow this in Boston. I know they don't allow this in Boston. But this will be such a dope plane spotting location right here. Right freaking here. But yeah, I agree with you, Travel with Eddie. That's one thing about, that's the benefit of Flight Sim, is that you could spend, you know, $5,000 or so on a nice Flight Sim setup, right? And then you just you get to use that setup every day, as many hours as you want for the rest of your life, versus flying in the real world, where you'll spend $5 grand in a weekend, in some cases, right? Not all the time, but you'll spend that much in a weekend on a trip out and back, or a couple days or whatever. And so yeah, it's just definitely much cheaper to get in the Flight Sim. Obviously you don't get the same satisfaction of flying a real plane, going to the real place, seeing the real thing. But this is as close as it gets right here, man. If you can't do it in real life, for whatever reason, I highly recommend that getting the Flight Simming. And you don't have to spend $5 grand on a setup either. You can spend $50 and have just as much fun. You really can. Well guys, that is gonna be it for me for today. Tomorrow we will be back flying in some fighter jets, trying to do better than last week. We'll be back tomorrow playing DCS World, same time, same place. So I just want to say thank you guys so much for coming out and hanging out with me. It's really a pleasure. It's a huge blessing to be able to do this and to be able to fly with you guys, fly for you guys, and get to chat with you guys. If you have any more questions, you can leave them in the YouTube comments. I'll try to get back to them as fast as I can. Or you could obviously hit me up on Discord as well. If you want that link, you can type !Discord. Again, we'll be live again tomorrow, so if you want to wait and hold your question for tomorrow, that is cool as well. But guys, thank you again if you're watching on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, wherever you're watching it from. Thank you so much for tuning in. Real quick shout outs. Thank you, Le Supermarché, for chilling and answering some questions, helping me out. HC, thank you so much. Connor, thank you so much. 315 Camden, thank you so much. Who else is that? Lambden, thank you so much. Tom, appreciate you so much. What time am I flying tomorrow? 1600 Zulu or noon Eastern. Not sure what time it is on the West Coast. Whatever your time zone is, minus Eastern. It'll be at 12 noon tomorrow. That's the time I'm planning to stream. So expect to see me then. Thank you, Brandon. Thank you, Travel with Eddie. Thank you, Jose. Who else is in here I can give a shout out to real quick before we head out? Thank you, Viceth, Brandon, Casper, Brian Aviation, Lamar, Tom. Until next time, guys, remember you got 3 choices. Give up, give in, give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time. Next video. We all the way out. Sheesh.